You're in combat too, Higaro? So, is there anyone else that's in combat right now? Hello? Nargi or whoever killed the people, did you end up in combat as well?
Yes, I end up in combat now.
Then just GM on, GM off.
Yeah,
in combat?
No. I'm not in combat.
Is it Helen still? Did we kill Helen?
Yeah, if he's in combat, yeah.
Zoops also.
You guys should probably stop buffing until we're done fixing this.
Stop healing, stop doing anything.
Is there anyone else in combat now? Yes, no, maybe.
Can we maybe kill everyone and just resurrect everyone? Will be faster.
Oh, some people already popped a lot of things, but... So, anyone still in combat, yes or no? If we end up in combat again, we're just gonna have to waste more time and kill everyone and res everyone. We fucking... like, quick check if you're in combat, if you can mount up or not mount up.
You can't mount here, right?
Yeah, but the icon is still...
Or the food buff, or...
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm drinking, don't kill me.
Okay, did you do the thing again, Nargi, or you out of combat?
No, I'm not in combat.
What?
I'm not in combat.
Okay, now is anyone in combat now?
No.
Is anyone missing frost protection potions? You're gonna have to spam them. Is anyone missing frost protection?
No.
No way, everybody's prepared.
I don't believe it. Okay, everyone pop your frost protection potion, pop your food buffs, pop everything. I'm gonna go into explaining mode now. I'm gonna position people. Whatever you do never run through that blue circle in the middle. That whole area that's lit up in the middle, you do not even cross it. You don't go close to it until I say you can do it.
I just wanna go into position.
Yeah, but I said don't go close to it.
And you don't know where to stand.
Yeah, I haven't
I'm
assigned.
done.
I haven't assigned positions yet. So.
Okay guys, focus up, because
No,
this is serious now.
If anyone wastes more of my time, I'll either remove them and bench them, or I'll leave the raid and go to bed. So you make your choice now and here. If you want to do this or not. I'm gonna give you 60 seconds to decide now. Afterwards I'm gonna get started. And if one person fucks with me, they're out. End of story. A bad joke, lack of focus, not listening to what I'm saying. I'm gonna say things once and it has to stick in your heads. And for all.
Can you res me, please?
Are we good? Are these gonna be the 40 people we do this with, or do I have to replace someone? Someone feels unfocused or funny.
Is anyone in combat right now, guys?
I'm not.
Yes, I am.
Seems like something is bugged with group 3.
Stu,
I'm fine, I'm in group 3.
So only Eric is in combat?
Oh, Alem as well, I think.
Yeah,
No,
it's fine.
come out. I just
Okay.
dropped from combat actually.
So I kill Eric?
Yes.
are we...
Okay, now.
Pop your...
I want you guys to
protection
pay
rings.
very, very close attention. What
We
I'm
have
gonna
it.
explain.
Babe, I have it. Check my buffs.
Oh, wait, what?
Okay, so I'm gonna take as an example all of group 8 with me. So on star I want feel my mage, Jape, Gnarlis, Senior Vampas, Catopustas.
Call me Nagi.
Remove
Yeah.
GM.
Yeah.
No. Okay, we'll show you how one group looks like. So we will have Jape at the front here. Here we'll have Gnarlith. Here we'll have us, and this will be Nargi here.
Is anyone else having Marcus go really quiet then?
Yeah.
Here we'll have Senor Vampa.
Yeah, just...
I know.
And here we'll have Feel My Mage. Okay, this is what the typical groups look like. You could have someone in the middle as well here. But this kind of setup gives more room if you have a mana detonate or anything. I'm gonna cycle through the abilities of the boss and show you what people do when shit is going down. For casters and healers, you don't really have to worry about Frost Blast because you're not chaining anyone, which means that you just stand still and try to keep yourself topped off the whole time. It's not really good to be at half health or anything at any point during the fight, as the Frost Blast will finish you off really fast. Frost Blast will chain just like the green beam on Cthulhu, which means that if someone is within 10 yards of you, he will get it as well, and the next, and the next, and the next, etc. Frost Blast will do 130% of your HP, total HP, in 4 or 5 seconds, which means that the ticks are gonna hurt like fuck, and you will die for sure if you're not healed, no matter how much HP you have. That means that if several people get chained, you have to heal them like fully in a very short period of time. Considering the amount of healers and the size of the room, it's not very obvious to do that. That's why you never chain. That's why you have to always be intelligent. If some kind of mechanic pushes Gnarlith here to have to avoid something and move towards the inner circle, if he can't go here without linking anyone, then what do? If you can't stand here and you can't go towards the middle, then what you do is you go and stack on someone else. You go and stand on Jape and stack on him. Because it's better for you two to get hit than the possibility of chaining 2, 3, 4, 5 people. This is small things. You have to be intelligent. Don't try to go and stand like at wonky places, like near people. Just go and stack, like plain and simple, on someone. Okay, my fissure is gone. Okay, I move back. That's simple. If a fissure comes, it's gonna kill you. And if the fissure hits here, it's gonna kill you here and here as well. So you really have to move from them. So if the fissure is on you, you move to the next person and stack on them. That's the void fissure. The fissure can hit anyone, really anyone. So don't zoom out and start forgetting about it, because it can hit you and it will kill you. And we will do really heavy minus DKPs for everyone that dies to a fissure, just like Dark Layers. For the melees, we've decided to go with the moving back tactic. If there's a fissure at your position, you're gonna move back and stack on the healers or casters that are behind. Which means that if someone is standing here at Star and Jape is standing there at Nipple, the Nasfe is standing here. If I'm a melee from the circle here and there's a red circle, then one melee is gonna go stand on Nasfe, and then the 2 other melees are gonna go and stand on Jape. Only for the duration of the void zone, and then you move back into your position. Super important. So that's for the void zone. Melees, you know what to do now, and casters and healers, you know what to do. You dodge them, you move to the next person. That's one ability that you've dealt with. Good. Frost Blast, casters and healers, all you do is stay, spread, don't link with people, etc. For the melees, it's a bit tougher. When Frost Blast is off cooldown, which means that we say Frost Blast can happen, at this point you will only be 2 people at the boss, and 1 person will go and stack behind on the caster or healer that's on the edge near you. That way, the worst kind of blast you're gonna get is either 2 people here or 2 people in the circle. It gets complicated when you have to get aggro on the boss again after a mind control, but bear in mind that if the Frost Blast can happen, you still have to stay max range and still have to stay away from chaining. You melees, you saw what it did when we tried PTR earlier, and you guys were all over the place trying to pick up the boss and kick, and you chained all of each other and killed off all of the melees. To avoid that, you have to keep your positions, and the off tanks have to be super quick at getting aggro and getting it back to normal position. Always back to the normal position.
Basically, for that, you keep up the kick group rotation. So the group that is about to kick, if it's mind control and the boss is being moved, the group that is up, you move with the boss. Others stay out.
Yep. It's so that's basically it. That handles your Frost Blast and your Void Zone. We're gonna go over to the third ability now, which is Mana Detonate. Mana Detonate doesn't really affect the melees unless they're waiting outside, stacking on Jape, because you have to dodge a Void Zone. If he gets Mana Detonate, then you have to quickly run away from him and go stack on someone else, because he will blow up everyone in the yards around him for a lot of damage. And that's about it when it comes to his single target abilities. Then we have the one that's gonna fuck you up. And this is the main mechanic of Kel'Thuzad, is the mind control. He uses a mind control that's gonna grab the main tank and 4 random targets, and they will be all mind controlled. They will heal the boss, they will nuke like crazy. So what you have to do is you have to treat them like ads. You have to scatter shot them, blind them. You have to throw magic aids, sleep them, root them, sheep them, fear them, but whatever you do, don't let them touch a healer, don't let them touch a tank, don't let them touch anyone. They have to be CC'd for 20 seconds. So if you use a scatter shot, you better have a sheep coming up behind it. So mages, be on high alert. When we have a mind control, you all have to CC. Sometimes even move through other players to go and CC people, as long as you only stack on one at a time. Okay? So that being said, that's for the mind control. For the tanks, there's going to be 3 off tanks standing around the boss. These off tanks have to be full rage, ready to pick up the boss when the mind control comes. Full rage. That means you're waiting with 100 rage, and mind control comes, you go boom, shield slam straight away. Shield slam, heroic strikes, revenge, boom, 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 and you keep going. Then you reposition the boss, and then the rotation continues. But you have to be ready. Also, I strongly recommend that every warrior in the raid gets rid of their AoE fears. As soon as your AoE fear is up, use it and put it on cooldown. This is actually very important because an AoE fear can be devastating right after mind control. Casters and healers,
User in your channel timed out.
Equally important. As soon as the mind control happens, Kel'Thuzad wipes his aggro on everyone.
User joined your channel.
Which means that if you throw a big heal after the mind control, you get aggro, the boss moves, you fuck up everything. If you keep an ignite or a dot up, you're gonna fuck it up as well. If you cast during the mind control, you're gonna fuck it up as well. This is why you cannot afford. Like, when the cooldown for the mind control is out, people are gonna wand, people are gonna be careful with their heals, no more dots, no more ignites, just careful DPS. Afterwards the mind control happens, the tank picks it up, he gets aggro again, and then you start again. You won't be able to lip because you're popping frost protection potions all the time. So, the ideal goal here is the offs are quick as fuck, pick up the boss, reposition him, people go back to their normal positions and keep going on like nothing happened. No over aggros, no chaining the ice blocks, and for God's sake, do not die to a fissure ever. Make sure that your spell detail level is high. Double check now, because it's PTR, it might not be the same settings as on live. So go and check, make sure it's on high, or you will not see it. Okay? Position wise, we're gonna start allocating the position based on the groups that you are in. The general idea is just that group 8 will be here where Star is, and then it'll be group 7, group 6, group 5, etc, etc on one spike each here. So you can already stack up with your groups in front of the spike that represents your group number. Group 1 being at the front here. Don't move close to the circle. So 1 is at Star here, and then it's 8 here, going down the other way. and 2 here, and then I'll allocate your groups one.
Marcus, can I just say something? We have a map I posted on the TS that we used to use for the.
Yeah, I posted a similar map earlier as well. I don't know if this is gonna be the same. Well, no, it's not the same, but nearly. So now, what's important to note here is that the tanks are gonna be Tuathan, Mesmerize, Halon, Lol, and Candy tanks, but we also have Burek, Thrax, and Choki. So what we're gonna have is that for this part, Thrax and Choki, you're gonna be kiters for phase 3. So for phase 2, what I want is that the 2 of you, Choki and Thrax, you're gonna be up here on the podium, or like behind here, just like chilling, waiting like far out. Still in range of healers because you can still get all the normal mechanics, but you'll be far out. Or in
What is that? Is that permanently throughout phase 2 and 4-3?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, when phase 3 starts, that's when your job's gonna start.
Yeah.
So when the boss gets close to 40%, you're gonna move to stand here, like between these 2 portals. Because from either this portal or the other, an ad will spawn. The first
One
ad
opposite,
to spawn will be picked up. So Thrax, you're gonna go in tanking gear, and you'll pick up the first ad that spawns from these entrances. After that, the rest will be shackled. On the other side, Choki will pick up the first ad that spawns on this side here, where Star is. It can either spawn from this gate here, or this gate here. Just look at the big blue gates. So Choki will be positioning himself somewhere like here, when the boss is at 41%, and you pick up.
I'm here otherwise, where I'm jumping.
Yeah. Then you'll move here, and then you'll just wait. The first one you pick it up. Yeah, this is phase 3. You pick it up, and afterwards you're gonna tank it. Just tank it. When the damage starts becoming pretty unbearable, you're gonna start kiting it. You hamstring it and you run. And you try to run like this. You run, you hug the wall outside here. You always try to not run through groups, you know? So you run the exterior route like that, okay? That's basically it. If your mobs become too big, we'll do some swaps with the priest, but if we can already reach phase 3, that'd be a fucking miracle. So, for this, does anyone have a question about one of the abilities?
I just have a question.
I need the 5 warriors that's gonna be interrupting with the rogues to.
There's not 5.
I know who it is. I need 9 people.
Choki and Thrax will be out the whole phase 2. So melee wise, you're gonna have Tuxia, Voro, Ninja, Opimp, Burek, and then the 3 off tanks.
Yeah, someone whisper me who it is. I need to set up the group.
Will be 4 warriors. So to allocate it, I'll put 1 off tank in every melee group. So here's the entrance here. So this is gonna be where Tuathan will tank, or Mazzy, I don't know, whatever who's gonna start. Is it Tuathan?
Yeah.
We'll here, on this group here, we'll have Mazzy, Opimp, and Ninja here. You're group 1. Mazzy, Opimp, Ninja. Over here at Star is going to be group 2. This will be Voro, Burek, and Halon Lol at Star. Voro, Burek, and Halon Lol at Star. Group 3 is going to be over here, and this is going to be Tuxia, Tuxia, Canny Tanks, and that's it, I think. Right?
Can me and Thrax go prop for this? It's just going to make more sense, isn't it?
You can. You can also
You
do
need
it
the piercing how?
No, they tie it with hamstring here.
Hamstring though.
Yeah.
Okay.
They'll be fine with hamstring. So make your rotations, make your macros. When you kick, you're gonna post it. I also want you to be verbal about it. You're gonna be like, okay, group 1 next, etc. When we do this, you're gonna be sitting in a different channel, all of you, and this will be like the 3 off tanks and all the kickers, and you're gonna be communicating in there so that you know. Remember now that you're gonna move out to your people when you need to. We're actually not gonna have the shamans on the inner circle. I think there will be more between the circles. On the inner circle, I want to have mages and priests. mostly because of dispelling, fearing. Like if there's a mind control, you can just AoE fear, and the mages can insta sheep. This is really crucial. So just let's see. Group 1 is here. 2 of them won't be there, Malana, so it's only gonna be Noxel and Hegelol. That means that we're gonna put Noxel here.
All the kickers go down to concert hall, please.
Marcus?
Yeah.
Are these the groups?
User
like, are they fixed or?
User left your channel. User left your
guess.
channel.
Marcus.
User left your channel.
Yes.
We've had 2 maps linked now, and I don't know which one we're using.
User joined your channel.
All kickers to concert hall.
The last one.
Just use the one with W06ZD.
What Andy put?
Okay.
3 people still need to go to concert hall. Opim,
So-
Boro, Masmeraz,
Noxel is gonna be here.
Rage Howler, Luxia Canny Tank.
Hegelol will be.
Channel
Funny on the
switched.
PTR. I'm a walking Windfury totem.
Nice.
User joined your channel.
Okay. So, groups are showing. Group 1 will be me, Opimp, and Masmeraz. Group 2, Voro, Burridge, and Halon.
User joined your channel. User joined
Group
your
3
channel.
is Tuxia and Canny Tanks. I want you all to make an extremely complicated macro which says either /cast kick or /cast pummel.
Yes, and then.
And then a second line /S. If you're in group 1, it says G1 kicked. Next, if you're in group 2, it says G2 kicked, group 3 next. And if you're in group 3, it says kicked, group 1 next. In this, it is in just in say, not in raid or whisper or whatever the fuck, just in say, so people can see it on the actually on the screen.
Yeah.
Okay, so what we'll be doing is we're going to be interrupting the Frostbolt, and the reason we're using 3 people is because we cannot have a dodge or resist on this. It means a wipe because it's 9,000 frost damage in
It
the face of the
hurts.
tank. Yes, in the 9,000 ballpark in the face of the tank. And the reason we're being in 3 groups is because we're going to stack on each other in the 3 groups. Where there's basically going to be 4 points in contact with the boss. 1 is the main tank, and the other 3 is each group, and we stack. So when the frost tombs come up, we minimize ups that can happen from that, so it's just 1 group. Every meal. Because that can be. Any questions before...
I just have one question, because I was watching few streams after the PTR, and we were having trouble with repositioning the boss when he does the mind control on the tank.
Yeah,
And
that is always difficult. So what we do, we keep up the rotation. When the mind control happens, the group that is next up in line to kick stay on the boss, and the others stay out of the boss. Like you go run and stack on your healers and whatnot.
What I meant was that Marcus told
User
us
joined your
that we
channel.
should continue DPSing because the fight is crucial and we need to get the boss down. But like, I think it was whatever that I watched some warrior, and every caster stopped DPSing when he had the ability of cooldown, which means like possible blink or possible fear, whatever. But this one is possible mind control. So the only time you DPS as a caster when like after he used the mind control shit. So when he has it to use, you don't DPS. But I
don't
don't
worry
know
too
what
much
people
about the casters. Our main thing is, of course, DPS, but first it's interrupts. That means also, especially for like warriors, you have mighty rage pods you can use in a pinch, but on rogues you have Thistlety and whatnot. But always make sure you have enough energy and rage for a kick or a pummel. Always, like don't dump it. Always have one available.
What are the kicking groups again? Can you repeat them?
Group 1 is me, Opimp, and Masmeraz. Group 2 is Voro, Burridge, and Halentits. And Group 3 is Tuxia and Canny Tanks.
Yeah, and don't bother if you're with aggro and stuff off tanks, because the aggro resets anyway. Make sure you have rage enough for when he switches tanks.
Yeah, but what I mean is, like, if there is a fireball or a shadow bolt flying and it crits for 4k in the same time as he gets mind control, it's not gonna be possible for us to get the threat back from that shadow bolt. The boss is gonna move a lot. So what they were doing on the streams were that.
That means that the current group that is up to kick stay on the boss, and others, like if if enough people are dead, like say if casters and healers died, it makes it easier for us. But in main, we're going to go with the group that is up to kicking, stay on the boss, others stay out because of the frost blasting.
I'm not worried about the kicks. I'm more worried about the chaining.
It only means like if you're a warrior, just don't nuke yourself of rage. Have some rage left for when he might use the mind control, if you know.
Yeah, but 2 or 3 heroic strike doesn't do enough threat for 1 shadow bolt at 4k damage. That's what I mean.
Yeah, but that's the caster's job to make sure they don't over aggro.
There's not gonna be
they're
shadow
gonna
bolts
stop,
flying.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's the only thing that I ask. Are they gonna stop DPSing when it's possible for him to mind control? Okay, because Marcus told us on the PTR they are not gonna. That's why I'm asking. But then okay.
They should know for at least the learning try, so we get as far as possible, so people see the fight. Once everything see how it actually works outside of just their heads. Most people here haven't done this fight yet, then it's gonna be easier.
Yeah, I haven't done it, so.
So for now, don't just worry about what you're doing, and don't worry about the casters. There's gonna be fuck-ups and gonna be wipes. It's the hardest boss in the game. But we'll see how it goes. The important thing is that we get this right and we don't fuck up the kicks. This fight, of course, you're gonna do the best DPS you can without over-aggroing as usual, but always have enough energy, rage left for a kick and a pummel when it's your group and stuff. That is important. We will be watching if... That's why we want the people to have the kick and the stay macro, so we can see that all 3 people in the group actually used it. We don't want one person in the group say, okay, I'm gonna let the other 2 kick so I can keep up a perfect DPS rotation. That is absolutely unacceptable.
And also with kicking, save your global cooldown for it as well.
When your group is up, you're obviously aware of that.
Yeah, so then you save your global cooldown.
Yes. Because the cast is pretty fast. Not like zoom like that. It's not like a all cast, but it's you gotta be fast.
Is it slower than the fucking fuckers on in AQ, the Prophet?
The frostbolt?
Yeah,
it's super slow. We have plenty of time to interrupt. It's like 4 seconds or so.
Okay,
it's 3 or 4 seconds, but don't jinx it.
No. Yeah, fuck it, I forgot it. Is it possible to reflect it if you have the frost reflector?
Pretty sure
no. I doubt it. Yeah, I doubt it.
It's worth a try on the PTR though.
I think try it, but I'm pretty sure that's only works as intended for player spells.
Okay.
Yeah, even if you could, you can just do 1, so that's it.
Yes, that's 10k in the face of the boss.
It doesn't work. I asked a few people.
I'm pretty sure he's immune if he can reflect it. He will be immune to this. Yeah.
Any questions on the kicking so far? It's once you get your head around what you're doing, it's not really that complicated. The only thing you have to pay attention to is the rotation and trying to not fuck up the frost blast. That's basically it.
Yeah, don't stand in the red shit. Don't get
I can
ice
just
blocked.
go over what Marcus said again with the fissures. If there's a fissure under your group, you move. That means one person moves. So basically, there's 3 people in a group. So that doesn't mean all 3 run to the caster or healer closest to you. That means you spread out. So there's one person in each group closest.
The thing is though, when the shadow fissure is up, you might be slowed. So it's actually pretty hard to get out of. A few people died of the melee because they're moving out too slow. So there has to be like a really clear way to go.
Remember on retail, those things they hit forever before they go off. So as long as you see it coming off, even if you're slow, unless you're literally in a shadow, in a frost tomb, you'll be able to get out no problem.
Exactly, unless you're paying attention.
Yeah.
You'll die.
Takes literally forever to go. It's even harder to die to than Dark Lair on season.
But let's say that there's a confusion about who goes left, who goes right. So one guy
like it'd never be in the shadow. Just it's shadow tomb is instant death. So then you just move to the path of that less risk.
It's better to link 2 people than dying from the shadow thingy.
And by the way, when the frost blast is coming, should we still move out? Like,
how much frost resist are you guys running with?
For this fight, I'm actually not run with frost resistance.
Okay.
120.
120 with Juju or
Yeah.
without?
No, with.
With Juju.
Okay.
With Juju.
I've heard if you're kiting, it's worth to have a little frost resistance, because then you can resist the frostball because it slows you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so that's worth it, but it's not worth the gimp, I guess.
But we're threat capped. We can't go ham on this, because if you over aggro, it's a wipe. So it's better to survive and do little less damage, but still survive.
Yeah, it becomes a DPS fight only after the ad shows up. Until then, you just have to control and survive. That's it.
At the start of phase 2, Ninja, do we go both of us to the boss to make sure we kick, or do we let the main tank just kick and just wait?
No, we move in into position with as soon as the boss. What's going to happen on the pull is, you see, if you go switch back to if you're on PTR, basically the boss is going to go for the main tank where he stands, where people are jumping now. He's going to be tanked in the middle of the room, but we just run in, like we move in with the main tank as he position the boss. We'll all be in a big lump in the middle of the ring, so it's not going to be hard.
Yeah, it's just that when we were on PTR earlier, I think the tank died once because no one kicked the first frostball or something.
Really?
Yeah, because I think we just didn't have the rage for it or whatever, so...
Yeah, exactly. Obviously on the pull, make sure that even if an abomination is the last mob up, make sure if you're a kicker that you let the energy tick and have enough rage so you can do the first frostbolt, especially if you're in group 1.
And it's really important, like if I see that Kenny Tanks uses his pummel, I'm not gonna use my kick just to use it, you know?
Yeah.
Because it can make confusion if it's group 1's turn, and then I use my kick because I didn't get to use it.
That's actually the thing. If you're up, you use it, because even if he uses it, it might get resisted or dodged or whatever the fuck. That's why we have 3 people in each group and not just 1.
Yeah, just use it. Doesn't matter.
Yeah,
if
because we have to interrupt. Like it's 9,000 in the tank space.
But then we should keep the rotation on the verbal, I guess.
But what happens with the guy who's tanking? Like if Halon Lul is the one next tanking, then we're just 2 on our spot. Or if do Alex come to our position?
Exactly, he will just replace the.
Yeah.
If one of the kickers replace the tank, you just adjust accordingly.
Yeah.
So there's always that where you're as a group person or doesn't really matter as long as you're in kick range of the boss and that there are 4 points in contact with the boss. It's the main tank and then it's the 3 stacks of 3 people.
Yeah.
Wait, who's at the back? Which tank? I'm on the side with Opimp and Ninja. At the back, who's at the back?
How did you do it on PTR? The way I'm used to doing it is that it's the main tank in front, and group 1 in back, and 2 and 3 on the sides. But I think Marcus did group 1 to the left, group 2 in the middle, and group 3 to the right.
Yeah.
If you're looking at it from the back of the room, no?
Group 2 is standing in front of the lich.
Yeah, so then it's group 1 to the left and 3 to the right if you're standing in the back of the room looking at the boss.
Yeah, I know. I was wondering which tanks are in which groups. I mean 2 and 3, so I know which to replace in case.
No, it doesn't really matter. Don't worry about that. If the tank switches happen, it's not going to be set which tank can pick up the boss. It's basically the first man who gets it is the new tank. So you just make sure that if you're in a kicking group, you're in melee contact with the boss, and that there's 3 stacks of 3 people. So if you see there's 4 people, 1 stack, then obviously 1 stack is going to be 2 people, and then you do that there's 3-3 instead of 4-2. The whole point is to have as few people on the frost blast happens hit by the frost blast.
But we have 1 group, 2 people in it.
Yes.
Yes.
So you should just have to chuck your Kokon over there in that group.
Yeah.
Who is the one speaking?
That was
Who are you answering? No, the other one that I don't recognize.
Ninja Corps probably.
Ninja Corps, yes.
Yes.
If I get Halon Noob, if we get the Fisher, I just want to know where should
Group
we move?
2, you're in the middle. So
Yes.
you can sort that in between yourself. So basically, 2 people can run to group 1 and 1 person to group 2. It doesn't really matter as soon as, like, you're 3 people.
Okay, it's no problem.
Yes, so that
Yeah,
means
I
you
guess.
run. The best thing to do is to run back so you spread out towards the casters outside the ring.
Okay.
Spread to the casters and not stack on the kick groups. But you just have to adjust.
Yeah, if you're the one going out, just move back to the caster with the most health.
Yeah,
That's
if
the best
you
decision.
can run back to one of the casters, spread to the casters. But also you can run to the third group where there's 2 people.
Okay. Then my question is, the casters you mean Nasfe and Munya, right?
It should
Monaya
be whoever's
and
yeah,
Sky
Monaya.
Knights.
Don't worry too
Where
much
is
about
Sky
names. Just think about, okay, I'm moving to the closest couple of casters during this situation and then back
so
again. Don't worry
for
too much
us
about
standing
names.
here, it's Sky Knights, it's Monaya, and it's not Nosfe.
Yeah, think more about position than name stuff. People
Yeah,
like move
yeah,
around.
yeah. But
I
it's
just want to
those
know like what
corners.
It's easier once you see the fight a couple of times, but as long as you know what you're supposed to do in situations, it saves so much time learning the encounter. It's gonna be a wipe fest.
Yeah.
We're probably gonna wipe on the first phase.
I don't expect us to get to phase 3 today, actually. If we get close to phase 3 today, then it's fucking phenomenal.
Let's do this.
Start this shit, man.
This is actually... Think of it like 4 horsemen, but with bosses moving around, so you have to adjust. That's the difficulty of the encounter to learn.
It's like a hybrid of 4 horsemen and Cthulhu.
Seathon, yeah. Basically, pretty much 4 horsemen and Seathon together.
Yeah, like you're standing and shit spawns under you. That's the fissure. That's from 4 horsemen, and then you have the ice block thingy. That's from Cthulhu.
Seathon I-beam, basically.
Yeah.
The thing with the frost thing is that it puts you in a frost tomb, and you take a dot for as long as the tomb is on you, and the dot will tick for I think it's 130% of your hit points. So actually, the higher hit points you have, the more the dot will tick for. Basically, the healers need to heal you for at least 30% of your life. In a perfect world, they'll top you off, but if you come out of the frost tomb with like half life, 40% life, you bandage, obviously.
Depending if you're supposed to kick or not. If you're supposed to kick, you fuck the bandage and then bandage after the kick.
That's also pay attention, like if Frostblast entombs the current group, like say if group 1's up and there's a Frostblast in group 1, then group 2 obviously kick group 1 in the rotation and group 2 kicks.
What are we
and
waiting
just continue.
for now?
They're probably doing the tanks and the caster stuff, I'm not sure. But if there's no more questions about the kicking, then we can just jump up the other rooms, like warriors can go to the tanks and see if you can pick up something useful.
I can do one more question.
Yeah.
So Mazmoras will be main tanking, I guess.
Yes.
No, Alex. Tuatan is.
Tuatan, okay.
Okay, yeah, he's my main
and
tank.
he's gonna stand on the north from where I am standing, right?
Yes.
And then we will have the side. So if I take over the tanking, I will take his position, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, okay, great. And he will take my position. And then when the next time, if Canny Tanks takes it, I need to know where Canny Tanks were standing, right?
Yes, whoever gets the boss assumes a tank position, and that person takes the free.
Ninja, we always stay in, right? I mean, Mass is gonna move out in case of Frost Blast on group 1.
Yeah.
People shouldn't use...
what's the cooldown on kick? Is it 10 seconds?
Yes, it's same as Pommel.
Okay, yeah.
And
User joined your channel.
I just realized you guys didn't hear me explain all the positions for the melees.
User joined your channel.
No, we're good.
But I want you guys to understand 2 things. Like, there is 3 different scenarios in this fight for you. One scenario is what we call Frost Blast is ready scenario. Second scenario is everything is on cooldown. And third scenario is you have a Shadow Fissure under your feet. And I want everyone in here to instinctively know what to do in every scenario. And you call it out in here. Like, as soon as Frost Blast has happened, you know that everything's on cooldown. So you know that all 3 of you can be in, kicking and DPSing. As soon as Frost Blast is off cooldown, then you have positions that you have to take. Typically on the Ninja Corps group, O-Pimp will come stand on Thunder here and stack. Every time Frost Blast is off cooldown, Opimp will stand on Thunder. Here, Burek will stand on Munaya. And on the other group, then you stay in. You're 2 people anyway, so you can stay in. Candytanks and Tuxia.
But Mark
Yeah, we went over it. People know to move to the position rather than the name, or if it changes.
Yeah, I mean, you understand the concept. It's always
Yeah.
1 person moves out when Frost Blast is ready, so it's only maximum 2 people in. You have to watch out that this person doesn't have mana detonate, of course, which shows as a big whirlwind, white whirlwind around him.
Yeah, basically just don't run into stuff.
Second of all, you have the scenario where there's a void zone under you. If that happens, I want here on Thunder's position, I want Opimp and Ninja to go here, and Mazzy to go and stand on Suck here. That's their position. For this group over here, Burek will come stand on Munaya, and the 2 others will come stack on Sky Knights. And on this one, both of you will come stack on Urdok, or 1 on Jape and 1 on Urdok, as you wish. As soon as the void zone is gone, you move back to your positions. And these are the 3 states that you remember.
Do you remember what's you've done PH? I haven't done this in years, but what's the cooldown on the Shadow Fisher?
10 seconds.
10 seconds, okay.
Frost Blast is 30 seconds. Mana Detonate 20 seconds.
Yep.
Mind Control 1 minute. Off tanks, when Mind Control is off cooldown, you basically only kick. The rest that you're doing is only standing there with full rage. Keeping Sunder up and stand on full rage. That the Mind Control hits, I want your reflex to be, when we say Mind Control, you go boom, shield slam. Like, it has to be instantaneous. You pick it up and then it's done. Kickers, you have to keep your cool. Even if it's a Mind Control, even if it looks like a mayhem around you, you guys have to be cool and be like, okay, group 1,
User
group
joined
2,
your channel.
group 3, group 1, group 2, group 3.
Yeah,
over and
basically
over again.
What we did on retail is see the ring where we're standing, the pull ring where you start to fight. Think of that as that's where you're worrying about. Don't worry about what's going on outside. That's just going to confuse you.
Yeah.
Think about the ring as that's your arena for this fight.
And really, really, really try to keep the boss at the same position the whole fight. Pick him up fast, move him back. Keeping it clean like that is going to be important.
Yeah,
Past that,
that's so
you guys
important.
have any questions about anything right now? Or are you guys feel like you know exactly what to do when there's a mind control? You know what to do in a fissure, you know what to do in a frost blast.
Marcus, jag har en fråga, jag tar det på svenska, förlåt.
Okay.
I will take it in Swedish.
Jajamensan.
Jag kollade på lite nu när Whatever körde medan vi körde PTR när jag var under de här 2 timmarna. Och då körde de att när den här cooldownen för mind control är ute och den kan hända, då slutade alla casters DPSa.
Ja, men det gör vi också.
Okej, det var bara det.
Vi slutar alla DPS, alla dots, all ignite, allting. För att ni ska kunna plocka upp det superlätt.
Okej, då var det glasklart.
Ja, det är the basics. Det är omöjligt för er att plocka upp om det är en ignite som rullar.
Jag tror att jag missförstod när du berättade att de skulle fortsätta DPSa för att det var crucial att fighten behövde vara så kort som möjligt.
Nej, det var att ni måste göra supermycket aggro bara. För att det är en complete dump. Okej, jag hoppar upp och hanterar de andra. Everything's fine down here, guys. You guys feel comfortable?
People know what to do. We just have to experience
you will
it
then
now.
see now you know the theory, and then we put it to practice and you'll see it. And then after that you should be ready. Okay, I'm gonna jump up.
User left your channel.
So, do you think Marcus is optimistic?
I'm optimistic. It's gonna be a wipe fest for a couple of days, or maybe even a couple of resets. But we're gonna kill it. This guild with the current booster is fully capable of clearing this.
Yeah, but do you think Marcus is optimistic about clearing it today?
I don't think we'll clear it today, but we might kill it on Monday.
Yeah. You gotta believe in yourself, man. You cleared today. Easy.
Oh, Oscar is here.
Tell them.
Yeah.
Oscar, did you get my mail on TBC?
Yeah, I did.
Yes, now you can tank for me.
Yeah, exactly what I thought. You're just trying to make me a fucking tank.
I leveled blacksmithing,
User
so I had
left
some
your
extra
channel.
stuff.
Oscar, can't you sell drops your wand, man? Have you seen it?
What? What did you just say now? I didn't get it. What?
Kel'Thuzad
He drops a
your
wand for you.
Oh, he drops a wand for
User
me?
left your channel.
Yes.
Yes, man.
Doomfinger.
Doomfinger, fuck off. Yeah, man. That's a pretty good one, though. It makes sense.
Especially for you. You have to get it just because it's called Doomfinger.
Oh man.
Don't you agree, Ninja?
Yes.
even
the DPS is
Jesus
pretty good.
agrees with us.
This was so easy in fucking Wrath of the Lich King. They really failed with this shit.
Well, they made it easy in Relax so people would see the encounter, see the stuff, because this basically the bosses do the same amount of damage in the 60 and 80 man version with less abilities, the Wrath rate, and player having 20k health instead of 4, so there's a difference. This is nowhere near the Wrath encounter. I remember that was the first. I remember when the expansion released, and we came here, our guild, and we were it's Naxx again already, and we one-shot the whole instance in was 3 hours on the first night. People have level 80 in Dungeon Blues, so it's not even close.
Just being 15 persons less is also like, oh my god, you get so much room, you can just run anyway.
Yeah, that is the easiest
I think the damage on low tab is almost exactly the same as the one.
Everything is pretty much exactly the same.
No, the damage on low tab, the difference in low tab is that in vanilla you get silence for 1 minute. So it's one, but in retail it's only 30 seconds.
Yeah, but that's also because you only had 2 healers.
Yeah.
Like if you go in 10 minutes, you only have 2 healers, you can't really lock them out for 1 minute, it's not gonna work.
But it hits the tank for just a little bit more white damage than in the 60 version, so it's a joke.
And the poison is almost also exactly the same.
Locust Swarm is, I think, is exactly the same.
I'm wondering on Lothab, like we're using a lot of mages for the ignite, but what if we used warriors instead? Like they do really shit damage. Like it's only 1 mage because he has all the ignite, but if you divide it, it's pretty shit DPS. I don't know.
Well, the ignite is just so good. You need a certain number to get it rolling quickly.
But like if you just count all the damage.
No, but by adding more mages, you do more damage complete with the mages. That makes sense.
I meant like I don't know.
No, like if you add more mages, you're more sustainable to the ignite.
Yeah, you can have like one mage with soulstone and then just go ham and then another one. Sacrifice.
Getting ready to pull by the looks of it.
Finally.
Will we stay in this group, channel?
Yeah, we stay here.
Okay, great.
This is the kicking group, right?
Yes. Why isn't you part of this?
Are we kicked?
I currently have visitors, but right now we're watching the football game, so I kind of ditched them for a little while. I have to go back upstairs soon though.
Game was yesterday.
Throw them out, man.
It's friends of my dad. Like they have a dog with them who has ADHD. It's just fucking crazy. I fucking love it.
I love dogs like that.
Since he came here for like 3 hours ago, he hasn't sat still for 1 second.
What dog is it?
No, it's my friend's dog, or my dad's friend's dog. Real big, it's like 31 kilos and shit.
We could have had like 9 tries at this point. I don't understand why we're waiting.
It's not about the tries, it's about the preparation. It's like the British say, perfect planning and preparation prevents piss poor performance.
Right. But imagine that everyone watched the video from KT, and then we try this 7 times, or we explain everything for an hour, what's best.
I mean, you don't have to try, to be honest. Or you should go.
Preparation is key.
Right.
But yeah, we should be. I don't know what's taking so long now. People should be ready by now.
Shall we run Urdok and just run through it?
Just whisper him.
But I'm gonna go again. If you need me, I'm gonna be in the bench channel. But just send me a message on WhatsApp if I need to come.
Yeah.
Alright, see ya.
See you.
See you, man.
User left your channel.
And yeah, save your cooldowns and whatnot till after 40%.
Can't you pop Death Wish, for example, early on? Or Death Wish is probably a bad idea.
User joined your channel.
We're gonna buff up and go. remember,
you can pop some
for
cooldowns
phase
at the
one,
start of the fight, but you want everything up for 40%.
Yeah.
Yeah, and tanks, it's allowed to use all your cooldowns in phase 1 if you have to. Like, surviving, not losing anyone in phase 1 is #1 priority. Remember, one tank will pick up, like one of the main best gear tanks will pick up an abomination from each side, and then directly after another tank will taunt it and disarm it. This is super important that you alternate between tanks because they hit so fucking hard. And you can nearly get one shot. So if you tank it and you get like the hit plus another hit plus another hit, you will most likely die. That's why it's so important that you do that switch between each other. Do
and
not
also
over-aggro
start
on it.
kiting sooner rather than later. Damage becomes too much too fast, and if you're dead, you're useless.
I'm talking about the abos in phase 1 now.
Yep, I'm thinking about the ads in phase 3. Kiting.
Yeah, for the ads in phase 1, it's gonna be very important. But anyways, jump up. Never mind, you don't want to jump up channel. Just focus on that off tanks now. We're gonna assign. It's gonna be on the left side will be Canny tanks and Mazzy, and the right side will be Tuadan and Halon. Okay, from here. Yeah, but you guys can jump up and then jump down when it's like 10 seconds left on phase 1 or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what we'll do.
Okay, go up.
User left your channel.
So back down here on the switch.
User left your
Or
channel.
the switch, like I said, 10 seconds before.
User left your channel. User left your channel. User left your channel. Channel
Towards.
switched.
And this is the moment that it's all come up to. This is the most and hardest fight in the entire instance. So I need everyone to be a carry on this fight. We cannot allow ourselves to have someone in here
User joined your channel.
not carrying, basically. So you all have to know what to do in every situation, and you have to own up to it. Don't think about other people, you only think about yourself. If you do a perfect fight and everyone else does and thinks the same way, then we will succeed. Everyone, watch for the abilities. Not a million abilities, it's 4 abilities. Watch for them. Melees, you keep kicking the whole time. Casters, you dodge the abilities, you stay alive. Like Saffron, just stay alive. And we're gonna get this. So now let's keep it quiet. You guys focus on what you have to do. You will see that the reality of the fight is a bit different than the theory. But we'll get used to it, and this is the purpose of PTRs, to get you used to it.
Yeah, kickers, get your macros ready, by the way.
Guys,
Okay.
everyone
Step up close to the entrance. Pop your food buffs now. Pop frost protection potion. You guys are gonna keep popping frost protection potions during the fight as soon as it falls off. Casters, if you feel like you have a lot of aggro or you're gonna generate a lot of aggro, it's completely fine to equip a lot of frost resistance gear. I'm gonna wear a decent amount at least.
Just to be sure, I wasn't on PTR, so however, the kick group position is it group 1 left, group 2 middle, group 3 right, from here?
Group 1
Yeah, that's right.
is the left,
Okay.
group 2
Yeah.
behind, group 3 to the right. So.
Okay, easy peasy.
Yeah, so now that that's said and done, check that you have all your buffs, weapon enchants, everything, and so we're ready to roll.
Guys, you need to be literally on the edge of the portal, otherwise you'll pull.
Yeah, come to the edge here, stack on us.
Everyone, come on.
Okay, we'll pop the Juju chills a bit later on. In phase 1, I want the druids and the priests to focus exclusively on the skeletons. Remember, the small skeletons, no one touched them. As a melee, you never hit a small skeleton, ever. That's super important that you keep that in mind.
You're only on the fatties as a melee.
Countdown?
Yep. Under no circumstance you do that. Melees, you go on the abominations. Casters, you kill the weavers. But if there's an abo in the raid, you will of course, like I recommend, even if you're nuking a weaver, you put all your dots up on the abomination. Okay?
Let's go.
Let's do this, guys. Jump in. Everyone in, everyone in, everyone in. Come on, come
Faster.
on, come on. No fucking slacking here. On this side, we're gonna have Tuadan and Halonlol tanking. And on this side, we're gonna have Asmoraz and Canny tanks. One will cap the abomination, the other one will taunt it off and disarm. Furies help with the
Obviously.
disarm rotation.
Melee. don't be too horny. Don't tag it before the tanks. You will just be a pancake on the floor.
Yeah,
Fine.
they
don't
nearly
cleave, right?
one-shot. They nearly one-shot tanks. No, they don't cleave. Casters, you can help with instants on the small soldiers. By the way, hunters never use multi-shot. Just remove it from your abilities. If you pull one of those cubbies, it's a wipe. So basically, that's about it.
Abomination coming from.
Okay. Pick it up. Someone thought it
Jesus
up.
Christ.
And disarm
Soul
him.
Weaver coming in.
Don't over aggro. Don't over aggro. Good job. Help, don't let the skeletons get close, healers.
Yep.
Next one.
Push the damage on the aboms.
A Weaver here, guys. Or Skull. Casters.
Yeah, it's fine. The abominations really have to go down fast. That's the prio. We can...
Yeah,
The,
like
the,
Trump,
the weavers
go hard.
the weavers down really fast now. So we need more. Like the casters have to put. There's an abom here.
Another Weaver.
All the casters nuke the A-bomb. Then max range. Good job. We have a soul weaver.
No, it dodged.
Next A-bomb is gonna come. Good job.
I've got the next one. Yeah.
Don't it? Come on. Casters help burn up the A-bomb. Stand max range. There we go. Good job.
Weaver.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm coming south.
Okay, A-bomb. Don't it?
Weaver from gate.
Don't. Yeah. Okay. Is that a weaver coming from the main gate? Yeah. Okay.
A-bomb.
It's gonna come faster and faster. We have to be.
I need help on triangle.
The skeleton is gonna come in. Ah, good job.
I disarmed it, Thrax.
Just use a few instant abilities on it.
LOL.
Jesus Christ.
The fuck?
Weaver from gate.
Yeah, I got it.
I got this one.
Blow up. Casters, use your instants on some of the skeletons. Help the healers. Kill off the A-bomb. There's another A-bomb coming.
I've got this one.
Three small
Calling out for help
skeletons
healers if you need
behind the
help.
abomination.
Nuke the abomination, casters. Help.
There's a lot of skeleton epic.
Next one.
See?
Yeah.
Behind you,
It's
right
here.
behind you.
It's here.
Nuke the A-bomb, casters. We have a weaver from the throne, left of the throne. We have 5 more A-bombs to kill. 6 more weavers to
Holy
kill.
fucking shit.
A-bomb coming.
Abom in.
Weaver as well.
Need to kill these aboms faster.
Yeah, casters, we stay push. Let the weaver come a bit closer. Casters, nuke that A-bomb fast down. Okay, now move to the weaver. The A-bomb coming through the weaver.
I'm on disarm, yeah.
The Weaver coming.
Soldier in the A-bomb. There we go, good job. Kill off the
One
A-bomb,
behind. There's
casters.
a soldier behind the abomination. Move, guys. There you go.
This abom quick, there's another one coming.
I got the next disarm.
Weaver.
Okay, think about your positions now already. Phase 1's coming to an end now. Nuke
User
this
left
A-bomb
your
fast.
channel.
Get ready
Kill
to
off,
nuke
kill off the
channel.
A-bomb fast. We have one more A-bomb here. This is
After
the
the
number
last
one.
abomination is dead, kickers move to your channel.
You guys
Do weavers
pulled.
up?
You guys pulled way too early. I feel like you've pulled weavers. That
Skeletons behind the.
Kill all the skeletons. Pick up Ketuzad. Move to your spots, guys. You guys ran into skeletons.
Kill this A-bomb. Jesus, everyone.
Taunt the A-bomb. Someone with full HP. Move. Void zone. Void zone. Void zone. Bro.
Use frostbots.
No one stand in melee range of a fucking Soul Weaver. If you have aggro on the Soul Weaver, you move to fucking Zimbabwe.
Yeah, I can't. Need to move with Soul Weaver. No, it's not.
Yeah.
That was good
you
until
can
the
move,
pull.
but the others.
Yes, but the one beside me is not. I should not stand on.
User joined your channel.
Now we can.
Rip up the frost.
Yep, rip up frost
Now
protection
let's move
potion.
back.
Okay, frost blast can happen. Pop your frost blast on soulstone.
Please soulstone.
Okay, pick up the boss. Thanks.
Keeping Murdoch.
Guys, why are you DPSing the fucking boss?
Kenny has it.
Move, Zoops. CC the tanks. Keep the kicking rotation up. Dispel the CCs. Okay, Frost Blast can't happen, so you can run through people now. But in 2 seconds it can happen again. Frost Blast on Field My
User
Mage
left your
Novampa. Top
channel.
them off now, fast.
User joined your channel.
No one should die to a fucking Frost Blast. Come on, healers.
Yeah,
Are
the
they all
people
dead?
need to be topped off because if frost volley happens after they're dead.
Healers, we have 15 healers for a reason. Top off everyone after every Frostbolt volley. Like, even now with this little
Mind control.
mind control can happen and frost can happen, so position yourself accordingly. Pick up, stop DPS. We said mind control can happen. Bring it back and keep the kicks under control. Okay, heal the melees. Heal the melees. Now. No. Chucky and Thrax help go in and kick.
Yeah, shut down. You can kick, go in.
I'll go in position 2.
Frost Blast can't happen, mind control can't happen. Okay, so you're safe for now.
Frax, take next one. Go, Frax.
Heal up the raid, come on. Okay, heal
I'll take
Zoops.
next one.
Heal Zoops. Good job. Mind
Rip
control
up
can
frost.
happen now. No, don't cast, no ignites, nothing.
Frax, take yours. Next.
Frost
I
Blast
got
can't
the
happen.
ignite.
Drop the ignite, drop everything. You can wand or cast like
Okay, group
one.
3 next.
Okay. CC the mind controls. Ice has to be CC'd or he's gonna kill Krishy.
Void zone.
Heal Canny tanks. You have to kick Frost Blast on Rikyo. Heal Rikyo.
Okay, I get the next interrupt. 2.
Too slow on. Don't chain. Like all the people in the middle, you're chaining there. All 3 of you are chaining. Like Thrax, Jockey, you guys max range. The hitting range is huge. Reap up Frost. Okay, good. People are starting to dodge some mechanics.
Thrax, you take the next one.
This is only the
Yeah.
first pull, huh? Everything can happen now except mind control. So be ready for a Frost Blast. Melees, you can stand further back. Like Chucky, you can take 5 steps back and still hit. Frost Blast on Ashamian. Heal him.
Kicked. We're stacking up, Maz. Is that what you're doing?
Tanks,
Yeah.
be ready, full rage. Stop casting, drop ignite,
Frax,
everything.
take next interrupt. I took it. Okay, we all took
I
it.
took it, I took it.
Go. Mazzy has it. Keep the interrupting up. CC, good CCs, guys. Keep it up.
I'm on the
This-
next interrupt, Chucky.
Yeah.
CC
Take
Urdok,
Thrax
CC
next.
Urdok. Good job.
I have next.
Very good mind control. That's exactly how I want them. The CCs were on point. Mazzy did a good
This
job
one,
picking up.
done.
Okay.
Perfect. Dispel. Get back to your position.
Maz, you take next interrupt if you can.
Guys, Frost Blast is
Done
gonna
it.
happen. Healers, be
next.
ready. Healers, be ready. Frost Blast, Penia, heal Peninia.
This is my interrupt now.
Good job. Keep it up, guys. You're doing good.
Thrax, you take next.
Keep popping Frost Protection.
I don't have. Kick it.
Mazzy, take it.
Okay.
No, Mazzy. Okay. Nothing can happen.
Chucky
now,
has next interrupt.
so it's fine. I give you space, Monaya. You don't have to worry.
Got it.
Mind control.
Everything can happen now. Frost Blast
Stop
and
ignite.
Mind Control can happen. Be
Thorax has
careful.
next.
Off tank, stop ignite, stop everything. Tanks, stand ready with full rage.
I'll take next interrupt, Chucky.
Be ready. All you do is wait. There we go. Pick it up.
I'm mind control.
Thorax MC it.
Candy Tanks has it. Can someone interrupt?
We have no kickers.
Counterspell. Can you?
Yeah, I did.
Kenny
Okay,
could
just
probably do it himself.
Be ready to counterspell. Heal ice. Ringzor, next to you.
Shiloh.
Oh, good job. CC, keep it up. Heal Candy Tanks. Go back
Okay,
there.
I'm back. I'm going to group 3.
Okay. Kick. Stand at max range.
Chucky has next interrupt.
Okay.
Thorax has next.
Frost Blast can happen again now. Be ready, healers. You can repop Frost now, by the way.
Chucky next interrupt.
I can also.
I'll
You
take
can
it.
repop Frost, everyone. Frost Blast can happen. Don't link.
Keep it up.
Mind control can happen. Drop ignite. Drop everything.
That was a fail.
Almost 50%
Yeah,
on the
I got it.
Keep going.
Yeah, I've got
Both
the next
tanks
one.
be ready. Pick it up. Pick it up. I'm running to it. You see what I did? You have to keep kicking. I over aggroed
Chucky
and
next
I
interrupt.
ran to the tanks, so the boss doesn't move. That's what's
Interrupted.
important.
Thorax has next.
Dispel the CCs and
Right
get
out of
them
it.
back. Nothing can happen right now, so don't
Mazzy,
worry.
you got next?
Yeah.
Please. Frost Blast can't happen, so you can stack on people. It's fine.
I'll take next.
Heal Kim in. Heal Kim in. NS him or something.
Thrax, you're
No.
next.
I'm guessing a lot of healers are dead.
I used it now.
A lot of people are
And
dead.
he's far
Have
away
to
Take
raise
it.
him down.
Mazzy now.
Yeah. Okay.
Mind control in
Mazzy
5.
next.
Keep going. Mind control can happen in 2 seconds. Stop ignite.
Ah, missed it.
Thorax
Yeah,
has
I
next.
think I missed it.
Pick up. Pick it up, tanks. You have to have full rage, guys, huh?
Oh, okay.
Chucky
Thanks
has
also
it.
got my
Yeah.
control.
Chucky doesn't have it.
Chucky
got
has
it
it
now.
now. Heal Chucky, kick. Good. You ready to keep kicking? Frost Blast can happen, don't stand next to each other.
She's got
Oh,
it.
heal Urdok. And Jape.
No, I'm
Oh.
trapped.
Thorax is tanking.
Oh, okay.
Kick
That was
it.
very confusing.
Frost Blast heals has to
Max
be instant
range
because
release. Oh,
if
no,
they happen
Frost
with a
Blast can
volley,
happen.
people die.
Yeah, exactly, but we're not.
No, but
range.
this is good, Senor. Like, people are really learning.
Yeah. 49% is good for a pretty shitty pool.
Yeah.
Can kill it, come on.
No, so now you guys see, like, how messy the
Main
fight
control.
can get when you get everything at the same time.
And it's really, really mana intensive.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Crazy, man.
Yep,
There's
very...
Nargi, there's no way I'm gonna use frost resistance for this.
I know, dude. I told you.
No fucking way.
I told
Candy
you.
Tanks has it. Keep kicking, kick.
Yeah, no, I'm CC'd as well.
For
Oh,
phase 2, should tanks use Frost or Stone Shield?
You should use. I would use.
He doesn't hit
I would
he
keep
doesn't hit
using
that hard,
Frost
to be honest. He
because
doesn't hit that hard, to be honest.
each Frost
would-
spot is one volley absorbed. So much mana saved.
Yeah, I would keep popping Frost. Okay,
Yeah,
let's
so
die
just
up
Stone
now.
Shield on first phase, okay?
Yeah, stop healing. And just die now. And we'll try again.
And yeah, don't rely too much on our heals. because we cannot be everywhere. So if you can regen some health, then it helps a lot. Or mitigate.
Or you can bandage. You can
Take off God mode.
Yeah,
Isn't
you can
bandaging
bandage
one of the
also
main-
yourself.
Anytime take off God mode.
Who has God mode?
And
just-
you
just-
Don't kill the
Whole
boss, you
body's already
might
died.
bug it or something, just die, yeah.
Die, boys, guys. Let's recover and do it again. Come on.
For some
don't
reason I
waste time.
can't die. I have no idea.
Yeah, you
no
have
idea.
God mode on.
I don't know how I put it on. I've not done anything.
Well, it's reason now.
You're God.
Don't run in, don't run in.
Go
Big
back.
guy.
From...
There you go.
How did I have God mode on?
You're pro.
You're
You're
cheating.
just a cheat.
Wait, I'm gonna summon everyone. What are you
Oh.
doing?
We had a lot of people shooting
single, I'm doing
fireballs and
single.
shadow bolts when they were mind controlled.
You can do
Marcos.
group, that's fine.
Yeah?
Can we not use those two warriors, or at least one of them, to be like to interact? I mean, it's lost.
No, we lost a shit ton of interrupters. That's why we needed them. But otherwise, you don't need them at all. You don't want to add people to the middle. Trust me. Ask the melees if they want to have more people in the middle.
Yeah, as Haggis says, bandage whenever you can.
Real quick.
Healers need their mana. If you can help them up by popping a bandage,
And
do
remove
so.
GM mode. Can it thanks, Jape? Come on. I don't ever want to see GM mode during progression. There's no point in being
Even when
invincible.
wiping?
Like, you guys need to keep in mind that, like, probably half the healers here have, like, way too good gear. Like, on live, this will be a lot more difficult.
We have slightly worse.
I went in fucking biz gear, man.
Yeah, well, I have basically life gear.
Yeah,
I was
it's not-
struggling
not,
hard.
It's not balanced either because a lot of healers died. So it's hard
I'm
to
just
use
saying,
it now.
because I
it's
was
not balanced
struggling
the way that
hard
a lot
on
of healers
mana,
can't heal a lot
but-
of targets. Like some of you can heal a lot more targets and you will go faster.
But Frost Blast has the reaction time of people on Frost Blasts has to be a million times better. Like people take 2 or 3 ticks before a healer has reacted, and it's too late. Yeah, you have to be super quick. Like
But doesn't it take like every second?
like I don't know, but my Bigwigs opens me a window with Frost Blast, and I can click
Yeah,
on the
mine
name
as
of
well.
the person and target it. You know.
Yeah,
Guys,
we
just
do.
one
I
thing.
hope everybody's doing that.
For the void zones, it appears that the damage area is a lot bigger than.
Yeah, that's what we said. That's why people have to move far away, like really far away.
Come on, buff people.
Can you get ready, Chego?
Okay.
So basically, just in phase 1,
Warlocks.
we have to speed up the damage, right?
Warlocks, use a sacrificed Voidwalker for this. Oh, I didn't
Can you move
flash.
me to a Wind Fury group?
You have a shaman in every group.
No, there's no shaman in group 5.
Oh, really? Keep your same positions, huh? I'm moving Voro and Mesmeraz, but your physical positions remain the same. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, pop Frost everyone. And pop all of your stamina consumes here.
Marcus?
Yeah?
As Tuathan whispered me, there is no point to buff Shadow Protection Potion.
No, I didn't
buff
ask for
Signomi- Sorry. No, no potion. Buff, I mean, mate, sorry. Because with the buff, mind control people are resisting the fears. So everyone remove Shadow Protection buff. Everyone.
No, don't pop Jujutsu Shield before now, Thrax. We pop it at the end of phase 1. As you guys saw, there's a lot of mobs that are alive at the end of phase 1. So what you have to do is you all have to just get back to your positions, and whoever has aggro is gonna kite them. But
Basically, what I think we should do is when it's phase 1 starts getting hectic, everybody pops their cooldowns. We're not really gonna need them until the 40% race anyway.
yeah, you have to use everything. You can use
Yeah.
like you can use literally every cooldown, even last time
And
in shield walls.
buff
can be
Shadow
used.
Protection, but remove it once the boss is activated.
Yeah, and no one. You saw at the end of phase 1, Melees ran into 2. Not Melees the player, but the Melees ran into 2 skeletons. It triggered 4k shadow damage on the whole raid. So let's please avoid this. Everyone come stack here on triangle at the front, please. Please.
I
Okay.
really don't like Dagger Rogue.
Now, everyone, quiet again. Back to focus, okay? This was a good first try, but it's not even close to what level we need to kill the boss. We have nearly bis gear on people, like this is not the gear that you guys have. So you have to understand that we have to kill the boss super clean here to make it clean on live.
Yeah, remember healers, do that when you the micromanage yourself. If you see the tank being full health or close when your big heal is about to go off, interrupt it, save that mana. It's gonna matter.
Zoop Spinninja, guys. What's going on? We're in the middle of a raid. Did they say something?
It smells like a DC because I was just chatting with Soups at least.
No, Penina said be right back. So, but Soups, no.
Just
just,
keep
whispering
shadow
with him.
protection buff, but remove it once the boss activates.
Come on, don't fuck around.
Phase 2, there is.
Don't go in the circle.
What shadow damage do you receive in phase 1?
Might.
Shouldn't receive it, but basically, if
Shouldn't, but you might.
some of the mobs hit a player, then you get shadow damage.
Okay.
Zoops.
Oh my god.
What the fuck is this, man?
Yeah, fucking great slagger, man. Really helpful. Also late for raid. Tisk, tisk, tisk.
Yeah, just port him to the
Just
middle.
port him
Takes
to
5 minutes
port him to
Yeah,
Naxx, for example.
Okay, we're gonna start now. Come, let's go. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, he's back.
Urdok?
Urdok, you're fucking shitting me, right?
Looked like lag to me, he was porting around.
No, we teleported them. Where are you going, Narji?
To Greece.
Greece?
Thank you.
Use your cooldowns
guys.
on the abominations, guys, to
Yeah.
get them down quickly.
Not on the first ones, but use
No.
it when
Towards the end.
phase 1 gets hectic.
Well, actually,
let
we
us
have
know
to-
who's taking the abos first hit.
We have to start early on. Like, we have to have a head start now.
Yeah, but the first ones, they're so far apart that if you pop cooldowns, you're gonna stand there with your dick in your hand
don't
for 10
put
seconds.
cooldowns. But what I'm saying is, the damage on them has to be a lot higher. Like, people have to burst them down fast. The point being that we
were from gate.
We want to have empty room between them, basically.
Could you maybe turn them to the side so all the melees can get behind them as well?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Soul Weavers are not
Yeah,
problem.
what Noxtel said, please do that.
Yeah, I try to like say some stuff sometimes, but
Tunnel.
It doesn't really matter though, because he's not gonna take the second one.
Everyone, burn down
Turn
the...
it, can it? Turn it.
Clear
Burn
it
the
now.
Avon.
It's really crucial to clear team speed at the tank stock.
And guilty totems as the abominations come up.
Jesus fucking Christ.
They hit fucking harder than patchwork.
I'll be on the next one.
Casters, don't hesitate to use like Fire Blast or stuff like that on the small skellies to help.
I'm too far away from my add-on to pick up. What's the hit points on the small skeletons?
Like 2k.
It's very low. And don't DPS Weavers too early. I'm pretty sure we pulled one extra last time. Like we killed the Weaver too much.
Yes.
What the fuck, and that fatty dodge? Gonna come
We have a
faster now.
Weaver here. We have another Weaver.
Holy shit.
We have another Weaver from the main gate. Keep that in mind, casters. But now, kill off the A-bomb fast. Like the A-bombs have to die. It's #1 priority. I don't want to see casters DPS.
Yeah, I got this one.
Now casters, get it down to 10%. Just leave it dotted up and go kill the A-bomb. Like A-bomb's a priority. We have another Weaver from the entrance.
I have the next disarm.
Combination.
Same thing here, dotted up past like 10-20%, and then just ignore it.
On retail, I remember some Molten Core guilds getting.
Yes,
tuned.
focus up for now. Kill off the A-bombs. We have to keep a head start here. In 30-40 seconds or so, we're gonna have to. Casters, the Weaver is far away. Help with the A-bomb a bit.
Don't risk it though.
Care the skeletons behind Ambo, guys. Really important.
A-bomb coming.
Yes.
Skeletons on the right, guys.
Run away from him. A lot of skeletons, guys. Casters, help out. Now use Fire Blast, Shadow Burns. Another A-bomb, okay? This is probably where it might be good to... No, we're still fine, we're still fine. We have a Weaver behind us. Combat Res Burek, Alam.
Weaver from gate as well.
Skeletons.
Weaver behind us.
And from
Good
gate.
check.
I got it. Oh, nice.
Okay.
Okay, this is probably where we're gonna use the cooldowns.
Use it on the next one.
Yeah, next A-bomb we blow cooldowns.
Skeletons, come on.
Casters, we help with the A-bombs. The Weavers are... Yeah. Guys, the Skellies, for fuck's sake, don't run into them.
There is a Weaver guys here.
Kel'Thuzad is active in a few seconds. We have to kill off the patchwork. Kill the patchwork guy fast. We have 6 seconds before Kel'Thuzad starts. Blow him
Watch
up.
the skeleton behind him. Watch the skeleton behind him. Guys, keep your eyes out for skeletons behind these.
Okay, now just keep aggro on the...
Kickers move channel.
Go to your spots, and we're just gonna kite the Soul Weavers. Do not go into fucking melee range of them. If you have aggro on a Soul Weaver, you move the fuck away from them.
That was group 3 supposedly interrupting, I think.
Why is the tank? Why is the
got
boss tank there? Can someone explain to me why Kel'Thuzad is tanked on the wrong spot?
Because the Weavers were just knocking us back.
Yeah, that got fucked up with the Reavers.
All the tanks are dead.
But guy, keep in mind the kick rotation. You don't, if you group 2 don't kick first, you're gonna fuck up people. The reason we have this whole /say thing.
Are we resetting this?
Yeah.
Of course, guys.
Yeah, man, it's a wipe. We lost like 25 players.
Just stack up. Everyone stack together in the
Go
middle.
in a void zone.
Everyone to the middle. Everyone to the middle. Everyone to the middle. Stack up together. Stack together.
So,
run to the middle, everyone.
Is it DPS at the end of phase 1 that's fucking us over?
Yeah,
because
we
that
have to
was
push
the
a lot
previous
harder.
build.
Like
yeah, we actually have to. I remember on retail we pushed this and
don't GM yourself, Kushi. Come on, man.
we were actually clearing mobs in the alcoves.
Were you mind controlled?
Get out of the circle.
I removed your god mode.
Nalit.
Right at the end, we let a few skeletons in that fucked us over.
Yeah, they're walking in behind the abominations. The casters have to be aware. They gotta shoot through them.
Yeah, we don't need help on the abominations from the casters. We have so many tanks that just can taunt rotate if they get low on health.
Okay, casters. 20 seconds before the end, we're gonna focus only on Weavers.
Should we tank the abominations further into the circle so you can see it more clear.
Guys, please,
The
can you
last one
stop-
especially.
Stop releasing. Like, I don't get why you're releasing, guys. You're just making life harder for us.
There's no frost damage from the ads at all, right? Oh no, there was a
No.
frost valley, because my frost spot disappeared instantly.
Guys, don't run in.
Yes, the abominations, backpedal them to the middle, like make it a habit. Make them die in the middle.
Okay.
Pop protection when you get rest.
Yeah, frost protection. .gm off. There we go. And start popping everything that you need. And no AFKs, guys, now. Like, this is the most important progression we've been doing in the last year and a half or whatever it's been.
User in your channel timed out.
They don't cleave the abominations, right?
No.
No.
So they can be tanked further in the middle, no problem.
Yeah, backpedal
Yeah.
them to the middle.
Yeah. That way we can get behind them as melee and we're not in danger of being hit by the little skeletons as well.
User joined your channel.
Don't have shadow protection, guys.
What's wrong with shadow protection? I don't understand.
They resist on the fear on the warlock when you get mind control. The same with Skeram. If you have shadow protection, then it increases your chance to resist the fear from the warlocks if they CC you.
Okay.
Also, obviously, whenever someone gets mind control, if you have a CC ability, use it. Priest, Fear, Rogue, Gauch, or whatever the fuck, War Stomp. Mind control people do a lot of damage, but that's even more strain on the healers.
Come stack, guys. Come stack.
Everyone's ready again?
Come stack.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go in 3, 2, 1, let's go. And casters, you can use more frost protection, frost res. Huh? I'm at the 176 unbuffed.
Yeah.
And I survived all the way until the end of the fight.
Gonna be rough and a 40% race though.
No. The HP the boss has on this server is lower. It's a lot more important to actually survive. And as a
Retail is
warlock, I
3.2.
aggro so easily that I can have this frost res. It's like nerfing my aggro, that's all. Priest,
Funny that
druids, DPS on the skeletons has to be better. We can't have
9k
skellies alive.
version on Phoenix was 10 times easier than this retail one.
Warlocks, mages, make it a habit, run around using shadow burn and stuff like that.
Big into the middle, guys. Big into the middle. Make it habit.
We were from gate.
Yep.
I just make it a habit, backpedal them to the middle. A lot easier. I think that's gonna make a big difference on the transition.
We were from same spot.
At the beginning,
to the middle.
At the beginning, we don't have to worry too much about the weavers. It's really when we enter that last 30-second phase, that's when we're gonna start nuking the weavers only.
Make it a habit of absolutely nuking the abominations, like your energy and whatnot will regen until the next one.
We were from same spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, help the healers out, instant casts like that. Super useful.
Also, don't forget, priest, you can shackle the small skeletons if they're slipping through.
Move it back.
Yeah, move it to the middle. Make it a habit, just backpedal to the middle when you're tanking it.
Weaver.
And push damage, guys. Casters have to be casting non-stop here. Abos are tauntable, and weavers.
Yes, I'm ready.
Don't over-aggro them down as a caster in the middle, they're just gonna turn and splat you. Worth the risk.
Come at us, Hallon Zoops.
Yeah.
God.
I got it.
Rex is on this one. Okay.
Another one.
We need
No,
help
I
with
used
skeletons, guys.
I can use it. I can do it.
Your healers are
Help
definitely
with
killing
skeletons.
skeletons.
You just casters use instants on the skellies.
Kill this
I think
one.
you're- I think you're attacking too
Is that
fast.
okay now, healers?
Okay, I think.
Yeah. Miss.
Let's blow up the soul weavers. We'll focus on. Don't stand so close, the soul weavers, please.
Another one.
Yeah.
Backpedal, come on.
Okay, casters, we focus soul weavers now. Priority number 1. Load them up.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Help on instants on the small fuckers. Where's the next shadow weaver?
You
There.
agree, yeah.
Soul weaver.
Right from the...
The next soul weaver is from the opposite side of the platform, from where
Three
we are.
skeletons with the soul weaver, guys. Help it.
Soul weaver behind the Abom.
Stop tagging the soul weavers.
Yeah.
Nation behind.
Next soul weaver is coming from.
Skeleton from entrance.
Kill the skellies. Use instants. Now we really have to blow up the soul weavers casters. Just cooldowns,
Nation
whatever you
win.
need, but. Blow up the soul weavers. They're 2 from the same entrance.
Cooldowns, guys.
Should we remind us?
Phase 2 soon.
Cooldowns, guys.
Get away from the soul weavers.
Oh, skeletons.
Away from the skeletons.
Yeah, kill
The
off
middle.
the skeletons.
Much better.
There's 2. There's 2 here.
Yeah, the one soul weaver is manageable. Just make sure you guys are not linking now.
Group 3, your next kicking. Be
Muna-
aware.
Pop your Juju chill, everyone.
Group 2.
There's way too much here.
Okay, nothing can happen, okay? We have 20 seconds of safe.
Can we combat rest Choki?
Chucky is there.
We can't. Worst case, we'll use an off tank.
Group 1, you ready to kick?
Repop
Repop
frost,
Frost.
as soon as yours has run out.
How Hollow died?
I got slowed by the fucking frost.
Keep up
Okay,
the keep
heal
rotation.
Hookfu. Okay, there's a possible mind control in 3 seconds, okay? Drop ignites, drop everything. CCs, insta, sheep, handle it. Candy tanks has it, top of candy tanks. And keep kicking. Good, keep the CCs under control. Keep handling it, doing good. And now dispel the CCs in 3 seconds. Now.
1, get ready.
Dispel the CCs. Good. Get out, repop frost protections. Keep the rotation up, guys. Repop frost.
Remove
especially
the
melee.
boss after
Frost Blast. You're next.
Frost blast can happen, guys. Melees, you're not in the frost blast safe positions, or are you?
Someone decurred. Oh no.
One melee per group move out. Frost blast can happen.
Tuxia's next.
Group 3. Guys, keep up the correct kick rotation. People are way off.
Mind control.
Get frost blast on OP Mazin Ninja. Heal them fast. Don't let anyone die.
No heal.
Massey run up.
Can tanks died. Why are you not kicking, guys?
Group 1 was doomed and died.
Tuadan has it.
That was a pretty shitty kick
CC,
rotation. I will take it after.
No, that's me and the sheep.
OPM got next.
Frost blast can happen, guys. Keep that in mind. Heal yourselves, guys. Bandage now.
Group 2 next.
Bandage. Dispel. Preacher. Dispel Preacher, Monaya, please. Frost blast can happen, guys. Beware. Frost blast will probably be used soon. Try to bandage every chance you have, guys. Frost blast on the melees. Halontit Svoro. Heal them fast. Fast.
Next.
No reaction at all by the healers.
Yeah, kickers died from Frost Blast.
Group 1 next.
That was really shitty healers. Really.
Mind control.
Stop the PS now.
Off tanks. Mazzy has it. Reinstate the kick rotation. Focus on this. Number 1 priority. Repop Frost, everyone. It should be off cooldown now. Frost blast can happen.
Group 2 next.
Frost blast happens in Ravampa. Heal.
Group 1 next.
This is where you
people
push your...
People are dead and kickers will say names instead of group. Gotta adjust.
Group 2 is next.
Go a bit to the back, Senor.
Yeah, it's not frost blast yet.
Okay, Frost blast can
Group
happen
1
now.
next.
And mind control can happen. Frost blast on Peninia. Stop DPS, stop ignite. Off tanks, be ready to pick up the boss.
Group 2 next.
Off tanks, be ready to pick up the boss. Now pick it up. Tuadan has it.
I don't see.
Keep the kick rotation up.
Sheeping.
Group 1 next.
Frost blast.
I'm dead.
Come on, use the sheep. Why is he dead?
I think the frost was
How do you let a tank die, guys?
I think
Was
most
it
of the
no
kickers
kick
are dead.
or?
Frostbolt, yeah.
Rex is going in.
Kickers are dead, that's why.
Or just going in time?
Frost blast, heal Hunfu. No, we keep going. Like,
Get
this
it
was a
done.
lot better. Phase 1 was a big improvement here. If we can start phase 2 with everyone alive, it's really good.
I don't know if
control
it felt
happens.
like we're behind the transition.
Yeah, but we killed off more weavers, soul weavers. Mind control can happen. CC. Off tank pickup. Kill Thrax. Thrax has it. Kickers, kick.
Cool down.
I think mages can even spell on it.
They can.
If the
Should
kickers
be
are
able to.
dead, so I don't see why you're not helping out. Or you.
Only healers are alive.
Still progress. We gotta
Heal them
move
to death.
lower.
So we're nearly like 2 more % and we push phase 3.
Go again, Rox. Okay, wipe it. Gather up.
Stack on avoid zone, yeah.
Get out of the middle.
All kickers, when we're resing, jump down the concert hall, please. Everyone.
User left your channel. User left your channel. User left your channel.
Oh.
User left your channel.
There we go.
Channel
Jeg ser det var litt panikk nå, så jeg skal bare ta det. Jeg tror det funker bra sånn som vi gjør det nå.
Jo, men jeg tenker bare på å kunne kommunisere uten at det blir noe problem.
Ja, det er bedre at vi tar det verbalt enn at vi skal bruke det her /say det blir bare kaos.
Nei, hvis alle gjør som du har fått beskjed om, så funker det som rakkeren. Det var litt panikk nå. Prøv en gang til, så hvis det går til helvete, så kan du tenke på å omorganisere, men dette funker. Jeg har gjort det før. Det er bare å ha litt is i magen, så funker det bra. Okay, we were just dissing everyone else in Norwegian. Okay, we're going to do some small changes. When the boss activates, if there's an abomination up, group 1, drop the abomination, don't kill it off, you go to the boss. And literally, it is important that we stick to the rotation or it's going to be confusing. I saw people in every group kicking at every kick while we were alive. Don't worry about dying to the frost blast, that's the healer's job to avoid that from happening. So group 1, if the abomination is up when the boss activates, just stop target, go on the boss. That is the change we will do. And group 2 and 3, you do not kick unless you're next. You can literally see on the boss, it does a big ass, like it does the fucking human cast animation with his hands, and you can see when it's a frostbolt because there's blue on his hands, and you can see when it's shadow fissure because there's shadow on his hands. So it's easy to keep up. Like there's a lot going on, and it's easy to get confused because this is a very intense fight. Just that's the most important thing you have to focus on, is to keep to your rotation.
When we got a
TeamSpeak can also be cleaner, but we'll get there. But I'm going to try to frost blast to call them as they come. Keep in mind, just listen to the calls, but also literally watch the boss when you're next as we go, because he literally does the cast animation with blue frost around his hands when you're casting the frostbolt. Frostbolt volley is instant, so don't worry about that. That's no cast. But as you can see, even with most of us, because every frost blast we got, people died from it. You can see it's 3 people can keep this up as long as you don't get a dodge and a resist from it. It's completely doable. Just try to be a little bit more calm about it when we get there now, and we'll pull it off. I think for now, for the next try, we're not gonna jump channels or use Discord. We just stay in the main room, and as long as only people that's supposed to talk, it shouldn't be a problem. Listen to the calls, but most of all, first kick, group 1, then grip, group 2, group 3, and so on. And you literally, like, if you don't get the bars or whatever, just literally watch the boss. It does the big ass, like, human mage cast animation with retarded thing with his hands glowing and whatnot. Okay, let's jump up.
User left your channel. User left your channel. User left your channel. User left your channel.
You're gay, can I tell?
Anyways, you guys like the fight?
That's really challenging.
It's awesome.
Fun. It's really fun, and until the moment where you really master it, it's gonna take a little bit of practice. But I mean, I'm trying to look around me, and people are starting to have some automatisms starting to take place. This has to become muscle memory, that's all. You see, if I have the red circle, I know exactly where to move. I just go. It doesn't take any brain effort. I look at Frost Blast cooldown, okay, I move away from people, you know, it's just... It's muscle memory. You look at the cooldowns, you know where to go, you know what to do, that's it.
My bad.
A lot of the work to be done, like with the tanks, the kickers, the aggro resets. A lot of work has to be done on that. It's a very hard job.
Kick rotation was not as the best, but it got interrupted as long as there was people alive, which is the most important, but we need to get healed from the Frost Blast.
Ninja, why Rogues are not using frost resistance gear instead of warriors?
User left your
Like
channel.
warriors.
Frost resistance gear?
Yes.
I've
If
never
you
used
get
frost resistance on this fight ever.
If you get like close
Yeah,
to
but
100,
maybe
you
we should
resist.
use a little bit of thrusters on everyone, I think. It could be a good idea.
On the
You
video
resist like
showed
a lot of volleys. And it's not a DPS phase, so doesn't really matter.
If I was a melee, I would take maybe like chest and legs, and then you have 80 thrusters from 2 items, and that's it.
Only go frost resistance if you don't drop stamina also, in my opinion.
Well, rogues
130.
don't need a lot of stamina, to be honest. Like
Honestly, if you have less health, it's like easy to heal.
Yeah,
but
frost blast is easy.
there's a frost volley, there's damage, you need stamina, you can't gimp yourself. If you have the polar gloves, use them, because they have a shit ton of stamina, like lots of enforcements and stuff like that have crap stamina, so if you can replace some pieces with frost pieces that has more stamina, go for it.
Yeah, I would still say some kind of viable. I mean, I think all the warlocks should do like I'm doing with my gear right now. Like I'm pretty heavy on frost res. I'm still doing decent damage, and it's hard to aggro because I don't have threat gear and DPS gear on me. On top of that, I use the fetish of the Sand Reaver if needed.
Anyway, are we ready?
Should we go? Yeah. Jockey
Yeah, let's
here.
go.
Yeah, boy.
Wait,
Okay.
step to the circle.
Come on.
Preacher?
Preacher.
Go, go, go.
I'm here, it's fine.
Mess.
Don't forget to pop your frost juju's as well when the
Phase 1 ends.
Phase 1 ends. Someone say that as a reminder.
Yeah, don't fucking fall asleep between tries, guys, please. Phase 1 was good, like, casters, let's try to get 1 or 2 weavers down more before end of Phase 1. Like, the abos are more manageable when Kel'Thuzad is there.
Remember group 1 kickers, if there's abominations up when the boss spawns, drop it, go right on the boss.
At least it's nice for the warlocks because they can spam shadow burn with all the souls they can drain.
So we were left to kill Kel'Thuzad.
Why is Voro dead?
No one picked up the abomination.
He did.
Don't hit it before the tank does. Keep it simple.
No, but I literally think he saved my life.
Yeah, it was like on top of
Probably.
LM in the middle of the fucking thing and nobody tanked it.
Abomination.
Just
One
don't hit
tank
it until
step
the
out
tank
and
has
take
it.
it.
See it when it has a tank
Backpedal.
target, then you can hit it. Don't do it before. Don't even have it. Target it at all.
Yeah.
I gotta say though, we're in the 40% so far on our tries. Going really good, guys.
Yep.
Overall.
We just need to less casualties. Don't be afraid to pick it up, tanks.
Tanks are afraid to pick it up or fucked. Now they're big and ugly.
Yes, sir.
Keep moving them to the middle.
Thunder Fury pulled.
Y2 Abomos.
Oh shit.
It's right, just pick it up.
Thunder Fury AoE. It pulled all the way to the...
Yeah. Don't move out
That
too
can
much.
happen.
Okay, I'll just stay inside then.
Skeleton behind abomination.
By the way, since it wasn't full, I killed it off. Huh?
Yeah, that went down pretty fast. Like what?
Yeah.
That's a good cleave right there.
Yeah, it's my cleavage.
Move it back.
That's what caster DPS does, man.
Keep in mind, Priest, again, when it gets hectic, you can shackle small skeletons.
Holy
Needed.
shit. Shadow burn for 2.8k.
Yeah.
Use instants on the skellies, guys. Help the healers.
Alright.
Yes.
Yeah, keep moving him to the middle.
$40 seconds.
Casters focus on Rios now.
Priests are not healing at all at this fight, please. Only DPSing. You don't have something to DPS, you move around.
Waste.
I got
Skeletons entrance.
Casters.
Skeletons entrance, guys.
Skellies at entrance, touch them. Move away from them. We have to push damage on the weavers, guys. Casters. Near the gate.
Another abomination in.
I got
Kill the skeleton.
Skeletons.
Kill it fast.
Come at Halon.
Get
ready, group 1.
Blow this one up, quickly.
Fast.
Skeletons.
Nuke the sword. Guys, don't fucking touch the skellies.
Group 1, the boss.
To your spots, people.
Group 1 kick. Group 2 you're next.
Move to your spots now. The ability is gonna stop. It's gonna start working now. Frost blast can happen in 28 seconds.
Group 3, go.
Like, you guys have to know that mind control and frost blast can't happen at the start, so you can stay and kill the stuff. Huh?
Pop chill.
Group
Juju
3 you're
chill.
next on kick.
Juju chill on everyone. And as soon as your frost is off, repop frost protection potion now.
Got disc ninja from the 1.
Yep. Group 1 go. Up.
Okay, melees frost blast positions now. One out of every group, come on, fast. Anticipate it.
Open.
Repop frost. Frost blast on soulstone.
Group 3 you're next.
Mind control now.
Mind control can happen now. Off tanks. How long tits has it?
Group 1 you're next.
Logging back in.
3 you're next.
Repop frost.
Yep, repop frost. Keep the CCs in place. What happens to Nalon tits, guys?
I got aggro after him and so I died.
Yes, he died. So how
Group
did he
3
die?
you're next.
But to stop with the shitty tank deaths. Either kick better or heal better, but one of them is going wrong.
Group 1 you're next.
Frost blast can happen. Max range melees.
Reposition the bots.
Up.
Yeah.
Group 2. Group 3 you're
Drop
next.
ignite.
Alam. Yeah, Mazzy. The kicks are really not good. Huh?
Group 1 you're next.
Positioning is awful, by the way, of that boss.
Don't worry about it.
We just have to
Just
adapt.
stop
Mind
the
control
pierce.
can
You're
happen
next.
now. Pick it up. Can it tanks has it? Kick. Focus
Group
on the
3
kicks,
you're
guys.
next.
Good CCs, good CCs. But reposition the boss. Frost blast can't happen yet. Now it can happen. Okay, so spread out.
Group
Dispel.
1 you're next.
Dispel.
What?
No, what the fuck?
The fuck?
What?
Who killed it?
Yay!
No, shut up. This is not
What
fun.
happened there?
Come on.
That was
Doesn't
retarded.
matter,
That was
shit,
a good try.
shit loot.
You just fucked up. Serious try.
Yeah.
seriously.
Who did that?
I'm gonna ask Frostrio to remove the GM rights from everyone but me. Because you guys obviously can't be trusted.
Can you
with this
see who
shit.
did that?
No.
It doesn't matter, guys.
It matters. There's logs. That was retarded.
Must have been a misclick.
No,
yeah,
it's
but
not a
people
misclick.
shouldn't keybind the fucking kill.
Yeah, of course, but still.
.die should never be fucking keybound during a fight, especially.
It was shit loot though.
Can you revive it?
Can we respawn him?
Nope.
Well, we have to reset the instance and start again.
Yep.
It's the only way to
you
do
have
it.
to restart everything from the scratch because of this.
No.
Let's
maybe move to live and do it.
No.
Oh, we haven't even tried phase 3, so no.
No, we're gonna do like progress and save gold by doing it on PTR.
Okay.
We need to leave the instance, right? And then you can reset it and then we'll do it again.
Yeah.
I just put everyone to GM Island and back.
Okay.
Remember to repair.
Got to redo. Yeah, just repair and stock up on whatever consumes that you need. Can someone join my raid, please? Scatopustas.
Yeah, I'm
That was a
coming,
really good try, though.
Invite me.
I just say who it
No,
who it
but
was
we
that
got
killed
some
it.
interventions during the.
You reset your ID, right? I reset mine.
Yeah, but hold on. Just promote me. I made you leader.
Yes.
Dot instance.
So wipe the GM rights. Like seriously, only one people online needed.
Whoever
That
did
should,
it, just
it should only be Marcus or
unbind it. Really.
Yeah.
Unbind you don't kill.
Noxel, can you proc Wind Fury? Yeah.
I'm moving in, man.
Yeah, I moved in as well.
Is it all reset?
Yeah. Now cook Scatopustas. Leave the raid and cook him.
Well, you still have IDs though, right?
Yeah, we've all still got IDs.
Yeah, we'll wipe them from you. Well,
Which one is the frost Juju's again?
It's the normal vendor, the normal consume one. Very far end.
Come on, leave the raid and cook him. It's not fucking hard.
It will take some time though, guys. Leave the raid and then cook me, please.
Whisper cook to Scatopustas. I'm wiping their IDs as they join.
By the way, when I was mind controlled, like the RP walk was turned on.
Yeah, that happens sometimes when you're
so
mind
like I looked up what the keybind is to turn it off again is, but like I
Forward
recommend
slash.
everybody should do that because if it happens, then it's really hard to dodge the fish.
It's a forward slash that you need.
Forward slash on.
Well, I rebounded to something else, but yeah, I mean, it can be a problem. It was for me. So yeah, I died to Fisher because I couldn't walk out. I mean, I tried, but in the RP walk.
If you're in the raid and you've still got an ID, just write a plus, because I've still got mine.
Reopen it. Close and reopen. Sometimes it
It's
says,
gone now, yep.
but you don't have it. Like,
Cook me.
come on, guys! It
Game,
can't take
the
this
guys
fucking long to leave the raid and cook Scatopustas. Really?
I think people are having issues with the name.
Just throw in the guild.
Just write up in guild chat, whatever.
In the guild, right at the bottom, Scatopusas.
This is also not a Greek word for it.
Scatopustas?
But the Greek word for it is like 40 letters.
That was fucking adorable. I mean, that's the thing that surprises me the most with Flame Up Says is that you guys are great and actually smart when I talk to you, but in game you can be so retarded.
Keep in mind, there's
I get aneurysms.
Keep in
watching
mind,
what
there's
you do.
40 people. Each of those 40 people likely has a brain, and that brain has to keep track of 10 fingers per brain. That's a lot of fingers in a raid.
Yeah. But you know, a hamster has 4 paws, with fingers on each paw.
Good thing we didn't bring Oscar. He only has 9 fingers.
No.
He does everything with 1 finger.
One more.
One finger of doom.
Who the fuck is missing in the raid? Like, you should notice if you're
User
all alone.
joined your
Like,
channel.
Someone linked the wand already. You know you want to.
I
It's
heard
not
someone
possible to
talking about my finger over here.
Which retard summoned him?
Yeah,
Which
Oscar,
I bet
your
it's Irish.
finger dropped.
My Oh, the PR. Oh. Someone's saying you have 9 fingers. Hmm?
Yes.
Okay, who still has an ID? Shut up, guys. Who still has an ID? No one has an ID.
Nope.
Yeah.
One through does.
I have an idea. 103.
Open and close it.
Now it's gone.
Okay, let's see. Did you all get summoned?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Landed.
Right, we should all be ready to go then.
Just repop you. Whatever.
If
Food box.
does someone need a refill on anything, like frost protection?
I could have mongoose.
Link the item.
I don't have any left.
There you go. Repop frost, everyone.
We pop flask.
And flask. Is anyone missing something now? Consume wise.
For the 12 seconds that I was tanking Kel'Thuzad, I only received 3 hits. Munia and Nargi.
Hold on, is that the gear you're using? The one you have on you?
No, man. I was trying the Pond River's Edge.
Yeah, but I mean, you don't have any enchants on every on your pieces.
We should go fast.
It's not
Yeah,
needed.
guys, who was the fucking party?
To me, it's
guy?
not needed. You get
Hello?
stamina and
That's
defense.
Nargi.
That's why you would get so much damage on the abomination.
Everyone has
No.
everything popped?
Links
Get
on
close to the circle, guys, everyone.
Closer, guys. Why don't you just AFK at the edge? I don't understand.
The groups are
Wait,
fucked now, by the way, so you might want to switch them.
Yeah, fuck me. I'll just make fucking melee groups and that's it.
Yeah,
I think we're going,
everyone knows the positions
spot.
right now.
Yeah. I'm just switching shamans around, so there's shamans in every group. There we go. That should do the trick. Okay, everyone, let's go. Get in, get in, get in. And now whoever has GM powers, whatever macros you have, you dump them in the fucking trash can. Because if you make one more mistake, you all lose your rights. Every single GM.
Maybe it was what's his face. Only good mage we kick.
No, they just respawn if you do that, oops. Like if you kill one of the cubbies.
I don't know if people actually tried that when they were first.
Incoming.
They probably tried.
We did on real, it didn't end well.
I mean, each cubby has 3 patchworks, so...
It actually took us 3 ties to realize they were coming to us and we weren't supposed to clear the rooms.
Imagine trying to progress this just without any information whatsoever.
It was pretty fun.
What the fuck is this frost blast happening?
Come on.
Hegelo, can you soulstone Hallon, lol?
Sure. Also, first people killed this, they didn't use voice
I'll
communication.
soulstone Mazzy. Rikyo, soulstone Tuadan, Narlith, soulstone Canitanks. Senor Vampa, soulstone Björk. And Zukalol, soulstone Choki.
Why do you want me soulstone? I'm just kicking.
Because that's not important, or?
No. Didn't know if there was spot for the tanks or the kiters.
All the tanks got it now, so
okay, yeah.
the main
You
thing.
get soul stone because you're noob and you die.
That's why you play a shaman.
At least I didn't get killed by Marcus.
Yeah, and first of all, until we stop losing main tanks to healers, not topping them off.
What was that?
Huh?
Rip lamp.
Cut fingers.
Melee range DPSing abomination is not advised.
Yes.
When I nuke the aboms, I go and stand max range from them.
Yeah, but he changed aggro at the last second.
Yeah, it's just not a risk that you're allowed to take here. Like losing one person here can be a wipe. Casters, make it a habit, use your instants on all kinds of skeletons that you see, always. Like you see there's a few skeletons coming from the entrance or the sides. Just as you run by, one little instant can make the whole difference. You just go like boom, okay. Shadow burn on that.
More DPS on these abominations. So slow.
Yeah.
Your casters help out with this A-bomb. Casters, instants, there's a few skellies behind. There's a lot of skellies behind us.
Disarming this one.
We have quite a few soul weavers we have to catch up on.
I'm getting crushed.
Oh.
Stop sucking, guys. Thanks.
Yes.
One minute.
Remember, guys, KT's abilities are not used at the very start, so it's safe to just stand clumped up and finish off the mobs. At the end of phase 1, we don't have to stack. Where's the fucking second taunt, guys? Seriously. Seems like you guys are fucking shitting your pants here.
It resisted.
4 tanks. They just have 2 tanks to it.
Yeah.
Why is it turning like that?
Use cooldowns, blow this one up. Next one incoming. That one is the one who has to die fast.
User in your channel timed out.
Miss.
Even target me, I just died.
4 skeletons and entrance, guys.
Yes, Juju chill. Up Juju chill.
Guys, remember, the boss can't do any abilities, so casters kite the soul weavers to a corner, not the middle, and DPS them.
One on the boss.
Look, Frost Blast is in 45 seconds. Take this time to nuke the soul weavers and kite them away from the raid. We can stack.
Two, you're next.
Nuke the last soul weaver. Move away! Void zone, come on!
3, you're next.
Okay, the abilities can start soon. Get to your spots now. And prop your Juju Frost now, Juju chill.
1, you're next.
First Frostbolt volley is coming now. Repop your
2,
Frost.
you're next.
Everyone repop Frost after that volley. Frost Blast can happen in 5 seconds. Melees, adapt.
3,
Frost
you're
Blast
next.
position. Melees, no, don't run to him. He has detonate mana. Come on.
5 seconds. Drop it 9.
Heal, senor. Heal, senor.
Yep.
Mind control now.
Okay, stop DPS. Okay, CC. Canny Tanks has it. Heal Canny Tanks.
Group 2, you're next.
Halon has it. Heal Halon. Focus on the kicking. Reposition the boss. Take the time to put him back in the
Group
middle.
3, you're next.
Should I reposition?
Well, now Frost Blast can happen, so don't do it now. Melees, max range. Max range.
Too long. Group 2, one of you in Group 2 do this.
Guys, Frost Blast can happen. Can the Melees fucking go to the
You got
max
it,
ring?
Asmoras. Okay. Group 1 is up.
Heal. Mazzy and Ninja. Top them off. Good job, healers. That was really good.
One
Which
next.
group is now? One? Okay.
One, yeah.
See, now Frost Blast can't happen for 16 seconds. Bandage yourself, guys.
Group
Go
2, you're
bandage.
next.
Mind control soon. Stop.
Keep it up, guys. We jiggled the
Heal
kick
Hollow.
rotation a little bit, but just pay attention.
Mind control can happen.
You're
Stop
next.
DPS. Stop.
Frost
Stop
Blast can
DPS.
happen now.
Everything can happen. Just be ready. Bandage yourselves, guys. Now,
One
pick
is
it
up.
up. Kenny Tanks has it. Use a cooldown.
Thorax MC. You see me?
I got you.
Group 2, you're next.
Keep it CC'd. Keep it kicked. Frost Blast can happen, guys. Beware your positioning. Top yourselves off, everyone.
3, you're next.
Resisted.
Frost Blast happen. Heal ice.
1, you're next.
Reap up Frost, everyone. You can reap up Frost now. So do it.
2, you're next.
It's okay, too close.
Yeah, but Frost Blast cannot happen.
Push you move back.
Guys, you're not reap up.
3, you're next.
People. Okay.
1.
Frost Blast can happen, guys. Be safe from Frost Blast.
Mind control soon.
Okay, stop. Stop ignite. Stop
Group 2, you're
DPS.
next.
Stop casting, guys. Just wand. Off tanks. Have 100 rage. Mages, be ready to CC.
3, you're next.
Frost Blast can happen, guys. Okay, go pick it up. Use a cooldown.
Group 1, next.
Heal Halon. Heal Halon. Heal Halon. Come on.
2, you're
Okay,
next.
heal Preacher. Heal Preacher. Manaya. Good job. Heal Halon. Heal Halon. Come
3,
on.
you're next.
Top him off. Bandage yourselves, guys. If you're a DPS or bandage.
1 next.
Get back to
You're
your
next.
positions now. Frost Blast can happen in 3. Take up your Frost Blast positions.
You're next.
Urdak Eng.
Let's hope he uses
Yeah.
Frost Blast.
It's
early.
42%.
1 next.
Yeah, stop now.
Should we stop?
We're gonna stop DPS. Wait for the next mind control. Don't
2,
DPS.
you're next.
Don't DPS.
On DPS, don't mean stop kick.
Yeah.
3, you're
Heal
next.
Chucky. Or not. Or good job. Okay, get ready. Pick it up after the mind
Group
control.
1 next.
It's gonna happen now.
Keep up the rotation, guys.
Guys,
1 next.
okay, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. And pop a new Frost now. You should be able to pop a new Frost. CC is perfect. And go ham now.
Group 2, you're next.
Nuke the boss. We're pushing it. Priests, be ready for the shackles now.
Call out the number.
3, you're next.
Guys, you have to still dodge all the things. Frost Blast can happen now.
One's in, my side.
Yeah, pick it up, tank it.
It's gone. I thought it was just instantly shackled.
No,
Next.
no, you have to tank the first, as we said.
Rex has one.
Thrax has one. Shackle, Munaya.
I'm
Or
dead,
no,
I can't shackle.
Got it.
Then combat
Left side.
I'm tanking.
Combat res Munaya.
Cooldown.
Second
I'm
shackle.
dead,
Good
good
shackle.
shackle.
3, you're
Start
next.
taking here.
Melee's shackle. Heal
I'm dead.
Lingzor. Heal Lingzor.
Hold on, I'm taking it off here now.
Shackle the
One
one in the
next.
middle. Shackle the one in the
Go,
middle.
go, go.
There we go. Mark them now.
Thrax is dying.
2, you're next.
Heal Thrax.
Mind control soon.
One shackle loose.
I got
3,
it.
you're
Mind
next.
control, stop DPS, mind control.
Don't shackle more. Don't shackle more. Tuathan has it. Just CC.
Use Fear Warriors.
Group 2 next. Took that one. Group 2, you're next.
Frost Blast.
Bandage.
Bandage
Thrax is
yourselves,
dead.
guys.
Thrax is dead. There's a net loose.
Group 3, you're next.
I will take it. Net loose, circle.
Spell
Triangle is
creature
being
fast.
Rip up Frost.
I'm next.
I'm tanking
Group
the
2, you're
triangle.
next.
Yeah. Guys, dodge the mechanics.
One head is loose, killing the healers.
There's a circle
Group
Group
loose.
3, you're next.
Busy.
I'm next.
You're kicking. You didn't kick, guys. You have to focus on kicking. Nothing will change that. Where's the
Group 2,
shackle?
you're next.
Everything is possible now.
Only one priest alive.
3, you're next. I'm next. Group 2, you're next.
10%.
That was really good, guys.
I'm dead.
That was really good. It's the problem is really like when that phase starts, Chucky, you have to pick up the first. As we said, you tank.
Is the first gonna then get shackled immediately?
No. You tank the first.
It's just more damage to heal.
No, yeah, but it's...
like if we did the 4th and 5th, there's less damage to heal, right?
Yeah, but we don't know how many will be on what side.
Yeah.
That's why you have to pick up the first.
Oh, right. Okay, so I fucked up. That's fine. Alright, accept that.
Yeah, but it's the first time we reached the.
That's good. It's good.
Good job
I
on the
have
kicks,
to,
guys. Really good.
I have to kite my ad more. I took it too much damage there, so not bad.
User joined your channel.
I'll be back in 2 minutes.
This is a really good try, guys.
Of damage, man.
Yeah, but you have to enchant all your gear, man. Like you must be missing so much defense.
But well, defense doesn't do any different. It's armor.
Yeah, but no.
Defense also, man. You get.
Defense gives dodge, parry, block. It gives everything.
Are you using stone shield potions?
Of course, man. It's armor.
But yeah, defense does a lot, and you get the stamina, like a shit ton of stamina from all the enchants that you're missing. So I'll teleport you to GM Island, and you can just talk to the enchant guy.
Yeah.
It'll take 10 seconds.
Do it. We have time.
Go. Well, the thing is, like, it's not the last time I asked should I get enchants. We said no. That's why I don't have it.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong. We're just gonna get them now.
Fuck your shit.
But now you guys saw the whole fight. Basically, at the end, we got it to 10%, even with the shitty mess it was.
User joined your
so just
channel.
imagine that we can keep it under control for an extra minute, and it's a kill.
Was it the ads that wiped us?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was me. I didn't realise I had to pick up the first ad, and it basically just snowballs.
We don't have.
Guys,
don't have
use
threat.
fucking Sunder armor. Like I see so many of the abominations getting like 2 or 3 Sunder armors and they die.
Yeah.
That's not acceptable, man. You are so many warriors.
And
They're not getting full stacks?
No.
Oh,
they die with 2 or 3 Sunder
That's
armors.
That's like 4 or 5 seconds extra.
Yeah, like it's Sunder armor, and also the druids are putting up fairy fire. I hope.
Yeah.
On
except
albums.
when we have to goddamn spam.
Yeah, and
Like when
who's Curse of
like
Recklessness?
with fire kiting skeletons and shit.
I'm on Curse of Recklessness.
Are you putting it up on every album?
Yeah.
Good job on the kicks, guys. As you see, there were sometimes we have to swap around because one group got tombed and whatnot, but we managed. I think one slipped through at the end, but so far so good. Really good job.
Yeah, I mean, but in phase 3 you have to keep it up. It wasn't kept up, and we lost countless amounts of tanks at the end because of it.
Yeah, I think he moved and that was it.
Yeah.
I mean, there was only one frostblock that got through though.
Yeah, I think
That's
it was
all
one
it
that
takes,
slipped through before the wiping.
That's all it takes for a tank to die. And once the tank is dead, then it runs around killing everyone.
Thrax, phase 1, just go 2 one-handers, man, and just DPS as much as you can. But we will Sunder as well. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah,
are you
I'm
done,
doing it
Halon?
as well.
Oh, cool. I thought he was staying sword and shield.
No.
Halon, are you done with the enchants?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, if you're going as Amelia Frost Resistance, like go at least 100. It's not like covering in the 80s and 70s. No point. Go at least 100, but don't overdo it.
Guys, like you don't realize how good it is. Like when I have I'm not even sure that I'm getting the frost resistance totem. Well, here I'm sure that I'm not because there's.
I'm at 115 and I resisted 3 volleys, which is worth it.
When you get a 75 resist on the volley, it feels so fucking nice. So
yeah, I didn't pay attention to that, but I resisted 3 volleys fully, 100%.
Like casters, I'm not even using crazy. Like I'm using cloak, chest, bracers, and legs, and that's it. And the ring.
Swap around your gear.
That's why
try
it's
not
so
to
worth.
drop stamina, but whatever you do as a melee, don't drop any hit at all. Don't drop hit.
That's why like frost resistance gear, like some of it is so good because you can use it like a lot of leads. Anyway, are we ready, Marcus?
Yeah, it's only one group that doesn't have frost resistance, though.
Well, I don't think the shamans are necessarily positioned.
I'm finishing buffing myself. There's so many fucking buffs for warlocks.
By the way, when we made the new raid, most of the players in my group are not my totems.
Yeah,
because it's the same with
because
every chamber.
I'm standing on my previous position.
Yeah.
Probably the same as me because I can't really heal the people in my group.
Oh yeah, same for me. I'm just standing here with my totems. Nobody.
The melee shamans should then, if they're not, they should like take the inner positions close to the circle of
Which
casters and
shamans
heal.
are in the inner circle? Who else?
Inner circle.
I don't know what inner circle.
What is that?
Is this inner circle?
That's where
Where
the bright light.
Where
Like
Urdok
this?
and Thunder is. Yes.
Okay, well I am.
Okay. I'm
10
stopping
seconds,
you.
be right back.
That's
Stopping
group
you with
7 though.
Ligtzar.
Isn't it? Urdok is in...
Who's at the front here? Like closest to where we stand right now?
That's group 1, right?
That's
with
Noxxel.
shamans.
Well, I'm here. I'm sitting right here.
Okay, I'm just putting you guys in the melee groups then. So all the ones that are closest to here is Thunder, Noxxel, Urdok, and Peninia, right? There we go. Now the melees should have the shamans that are closest.
Can you swap me into the group with Urdok? Oh, it's Urdok there. Huh?
Should we reposition maybe or something?
Yeah, I should probably have a new spot.
I think we need to reposition.
It's gonna fuck up a lot more than it's gonna fix.
Yeah.
Trust me. Changing positions before we pull is a disaster.
If people are not at
I'm not getting
100
the totem,
fast,
so-
put on so you got at 100. We have the DPS to kill it. Even
Yeah,
if
but we have Bis gear.
people still have this gear on.
I don't.
I don't.
Yeah,
don't.
but
I have
swap
life
back
kit
to the
on.
gear you have on live, guys. Come on.
Senior, I'm pretty sure you don't have
If
that
you're running
weapon
this
on live.
HR in Biscar, you're kind of wasting people's time and your own time. And the gear you have on live or as close to it as you have. It's gonna be an uphill when you switch.
Yeah, I mean, but that's fine. Like having a little bit better gear here is fine because what the purpose of this is to understand the mechanics, handle the mechanics.
Let's make another try.
But if too many people do it though, we're gonna keep wiping at 15% on live and I don't know why.
Yep.
Chucky and Koch.
I know, I healed this on retail, I played a druid, so I know if you're planning your mana well, you'll be close to out of mana as soon as the boss dies, and if people are used to having more mana and they suddenly don't.
I fully agree.
Can we go?
Yes, go
Everyone's
guys.
here? Let's go.
Yeah. Go,
Everyone in.
I'm doing come down next time, huh?
I see a succubus. Have you forgotten to sacrifice? And you should be sacrificing a void walker, not a succubus. If every
the
warlock
fucking sun arms up now.
Shut up, cock, you're not even in here.
Not my dad, yeah. Don't tell me what to do.
Shut up and suck my dick, Colgan.
Keep doing the kick rotation as well as we did last try, guys. Really good. Really good.
Call the groups, that's better.
Yeah, I'll do it what I did the
Just like
previous.
you did. Yeah.
Obviously, you'll look at your screen if I'm calling group 1 next, and group 1 get ice tombs or have to run out from a volley. Obviously, group 2 you stop, but I'll adjust the calling accordingly.
Okay, I'm next on Nizar.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Should we have imp in tank group?
Yeah, we used to. Just move me there.
Don't.
Dark game, move me in tank group in the place of Foro, maybe? I don't know.
Just swap me out.
Look.
Yeah. Hegelo here.
I move Hegelo where?
User
Group
left
1.
your channel.
Okay.
Sunders.
Thunder.
Sunderstruck.
Resurrected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need help, guys, with skeletons.
Use your instance, casters. Go on.
A shackle if needed.
I shackle once, man. Always shackle.
User joined your channel.
Left side, guys, from entrance.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kill the soldiers. Guys, skeletons.
It just went down.
User disconnected from your channel.
Yeah.
Moving them to the middle.
We have 3 soul weavers in a row here. Casters, have to focus on this one entrance. I think this is gonna be like nearly all of our soul weavers. Either that or someone ass pulled. Like fuck.
3 in a row, that's fucking Joe.
Okay.
Guys, the skeletons don't.
We can, man. We need help.
Then run away from them.
Shackle them. Can't kill them, shackle.
Kill him.
Group 1 on the boss.
Yeah, just focus on the boss, Melis. The casters.
There's a little run so the Soul Weaver does not go into the raid.
Run away from the middle. Don't get the Soul Weaver to the middle, please.
Pop Juju.
Yeah, get to your spots.
3, you're
now.
next. Group 1 up.
Okay, repop Frost. You have to repop Frost a lot during this fight.
You're next.
Came in more to the right.
Frost Blast can happen
next.
soon.
You're
Melees.
too close. You're too close to me.
Melees, adapt your position. I want the third melee out.
You're next.
Third melee out. Frost Blast, heal Nasfe.
Stop ignite.
Heal Nasfe. Heal Nasfe. Good
Great,
job.
very
Mind
nice.
control, stop DPS. Stop DPS completely, everyone.
Grip 2, you're next.
There, pick it up. Kenny Tank says it. Halontit says it. Keep the
No.
kicking.
Can't reach the tanks that came in. You're still...
Group on, take it.
Frost Blast can happen now, guys. Frost Blast can happen. Mind your
One up.
positions. Melees, max range. Make sure you don't stack with anyone. And repop the Frost and bandage now. Everyone that's low, bandage.
Grip 2, you're next.
Sook, you're close to the group 1 melee group.
Frost Blast happen. Heal Krishy. Good job there.
Grip
Whoever
3, you're
healed.
next.
That was good.
One up.
Bandage yourself. If you're low, guys, just bandage yourself.
Man control soon.
Grip 2, you're next.
Stop
Stop
DPS
ignite.
buzzers.
Stop DPS, everyone. Everyone stop DPS. Good job,
Grip 3,
Mazzy.
you're next.
Don't you dare, Lingzer, attack me.
One up.
Wait, keep CCing. Come on, keep CCing.
Grip 2, you're up.
Repop Frost now. It should be available. Everyone
Grip
repop
3,
Frost.
you're next.
It's gonna save the raid. Heal Talon hits, guys. On top of the
Grip 3,
raid.
grip 3.
Frost Blast can
Tank
happen
did
now.
the last one, so that was group 3. Next one is group 2.
Mind
Sure.
control, 2
Heal the
seconds.
melees, heal the melees, spam heal Bjork and Voro.
3,
Heal
you're
them.
up.
Okay, Voro is dead.
3, you're next.
Stop DPS.
MC also.
I'm running to the middle. Kick.
Grip 1, you're next.
Reposition it now. Frost Blast can't happen, so really position it perfectly.
Somebody sheep Helen.
Move to the gate, Tuadan. You're not standing.
College.
There we go, perfect.
Group 2, you're next.
Rex, your LOS there. Nobody
Oh
make
my
it yet.
god!
What the fuck?
You really fucking.
Group 3, you're next.
Melees, you have to learn to fucking.
Is
spell
everyone
max
in group
range.
3 dead?
45 now.
Max
Well-
range, Melees. You're
Group
far
1 next.
from it.
44%.
Group 2, you're next.
Getting close to 40%. Slow it down for the
Yeah.
MC.
Top
Stop
of the
and
raid.
bandage.
Bandage, guys. Bandage. Zoop Salem, you have combat reses?
Jockey
yes.
Frostbusters.
3, you're
Heal
next.
Chucky, heal Chucky, heal Chucky. Don't let him die.
How many people left group 3? 1?
Me and Connie, we're
Guys,
both alive.
Chucky's dead. Kiten's dead. Can you combat res me? Someone?
Pick it up. Do we have
Group
combat
1
reses
next.
Yes, we have combat dresses. At least one.
I'm pinging where I am.
Group
Okay,
1 next.
Combat res.
Group 2, you're next.
Zoops, you combat res Chucky after you come out.
Get CD on my combat dress.
Okay, Alem get to Chucky up then.
Group 3, you're next.
Thrax is low, I don't have anything.
Top of Thrax.
I need heals.
Group 1, you're next.
Start to get there.
Yeah,
Don't
use
let
it there.
it kill healers.
As Mars, it's up to you.
Yeah.
Shackle
There's
is
a second one.
Tackle
Group
left is
2,
up.
you're next.
There's a
You need
third
to
one
ping
here.
again, sorry.
Third one.
I'm still not alive.
Yeah, because I can't find you.
Shackle
and I
Diamond.
can't
I'm pinging.
bulldoze through over there.
Group
Okay, sorry.
3, you're
Chucky.
next.
He's still not up.
No.
Okay, just shackle it. Someone's
Who's
gonna
dead?
tank the
Group
last
Group
one.
1 next.
Thrax is down, Thrax is down. Loose head.
Oh, and someone shackled. Good.
Group 2,
No
you're
protection
next.
shots.
Circle is loose because I'm dead.
I got star.
I'm mind control to diamond.
You have to get the boss
three or
back to the
next.
middle.
Guys,
You have to stop. You have to keep DPSing. You have to keep running the normal rotation. Like the fight doesn't change. It's just you have ads to control. Keep kicking. Heal 2 of them.
Group 1 next.
Keep kicking.
Group 2 next.
Frost blast can happen. Mind your position.
Group 3 next.
Who wants to tank the star? Can a tank pick up the star? And just kite them.
I'm next.
Hamstring. Hamstring.
Group 2, you're next.
Maz, you have to hamstring it.
Yeah, I know.
Group 3, you're next.
You can't face
I'm
tank
next.
them.
Group
Thrax
2,
and
you're
Chucky,
next.
You must like do a little bit of like do aggro and then you.
I was
hamstring
fine
run.
with my mob, but I was dead, wasn't I? So I couldn't pick it up.
No, I mean I'm saying it as a general comment. So
Yeah. Once I got it, it was fine for kiting, but then I got.
Good job
I
on the
got
kicks again, guys. As you can see, we have to improvise sometimes and skip ranks because of frost tombs and whatnot, but going good.
Ninja?
Yeah?
If you need it, you can just call for counterspell as well. Just if you need it. Because we can do that as well.
Yeah, so far there have been people alive in all 3 groups until the end, so... But it doesn't hurt if...
Yeah, just keep it
if it looks like a lot. If you can toss in a counter spell during a move or whatever, just do it. Like you don't have to wait for it to be called.
What I suggest
doesn't hurt.
What I suggest is that we log live and we give it 1 shot on live. We only have for 1 more try, so I think we should give it a shot live.
Let's go.
Yeah,
of course.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Press and go.
That's the
40 minutes though, no?
Yeah, that's the time it takes, man. Setting up the groups, setting up the
groups
group.
are in front of Kefusad.
Yeah. Make your macros on live also,
setting
guys.
up the groups, like so people are in range of a frost resistance totem. Making sure everyone has all the right consumes, the right gear on them, the right specs, everything. This is exactly the time it'll take. Don't underestimate it.
And even if maybe we can do 2 tries.
Yeah.
Go live.
We only need 1 try, man. Come on.
Yeah, that'll depend on people's ability to stay focused on the mechanics of the boss throughout phase 3 as well. I won't necessarily be able to call everything out, so...
Someone give me a Hearthstone? Oh, never mind, I got one.
Hearthstone or a Hearthstone?
Hearthstone, I got one. Didn't see it.
We popping flasks.
Already did.
Yeah.
The last boss in the game, so...
Yeah, no questions asked there.
Yeah.
And we are raiding tomorrow also.
Okay. At least let's set up the groups right now, because I didn't have the totem the whole fight there. And it would be so fucking insane for mages, since we get like 5% mana back every resist. So please.
Power up, give me leader, man. Drake?
Yes, I'm working on it. I just had to mark you first.
Yeah, I just wanted for marking as well to give this to priests.
Yeah, so casters, really, I would go pretty deep on frost resistance.
How much you are on?
I'm 185 on buff now.
Yeah, I agree. It helps a lot.
Like resisting those frostbolt volleys is so nice.
Doesn't it really go for all the melees that are not tanking as well?
Don't go overboard, you really need the DPS during the raid.
I'm not saying overboard, but 170 is not like 2 to 4 of the good pieces.
I think you don't gimp DPS that much, but at least by going for 120 unbuffed as
So
well.
if you're looking at the meters on test realm, like some of the kickers are the highest DPS, and we're gimping our DPS by saving globals and energy and rage for the kicks. So if
you're
we
not
go
really
frost,
keeping
you'll
your
lose a lot of DPS.
No, DPS unless you let it tick over 100, for instance.
Yeah, and you're not doing any moving.
No, you shouldn't.
Like,
You should keep your
exactly, so
globals
you're just
safe
toggling a bit
and
better.
your energy safe when it's your group's turn. You have to keep people manage that themselves, hopefully.
I'm just saying that like if you add like 60 resistance to frost, you're not gonna lose like 20% of your damage. You lose maybe.
It's
10.
recommended to use 2 to 4 pieces. So
Yeah, if you have some good pieces with both frost resistance and stamina, put them on, but don't go like the green action house shit.
No, but use glacial sets.
Yeah.
Like, or...
Yeah, that's what I meant, Ninja, by the way. Like just that.
Tax,
None of those.
logging.
11
Zuka
shadow
logging.
resistant, 12 frost resistant shit.
make sure you have frost protection popped.
See here.
Need to reposition anyway.
Alright, we'll keep it like this. All the warlocks in group 7, you all sacrifice your void walker. Okay, super important. We don't have a shaman in the group, so go heavy on frost resistance and sacrifice a void walker to keep us alive.
But just to make it clear, still same standing position?
Yes.
I can't log into live. What the fuck?
Maybe you change the realm list?
That is bugged. I can't open the realm list. It says it's not open.
I'm sure you're not opening the PTR client.
No, it's closed.
Okay, if you're ready to go, then move to the edge of the circle and out the 4. Don't go into the fucking circle, just don't tempt your luck. I know that you know what you're doing.
Someone pop ice juju on me.
No, you don't use it now, guys.
For phase 2.
Yeah, it's for phase 2.
I can do it phase 2, Ninja.
Sure, thanks. Lucky I'll be dead.
Don't forget to turn spell detail to high here as well. And has everyone popped the frost protection potion? Oh, I have my Zanza, but it's not gonna help me.
And kickers, make sure your macros are correct.
You guys, this kill is really doable. It's just we cannot let Choki die or Thrax die, and the priests have to be alive. And when those mobs are spawning, can you please shut the fuck up? I don't need to know what you're doing, what you're shackling or whatever. Just shut up and obey. I want everyone in that phase, if you're not a priest or a kiter, then you don't think about the ads. You don't look at them. They don't exist to you, okay? Every melee kicker here. Is that a Hellstone?
Yeah.
Can everyone log on, please?
Don't forget, I only have 3 shards. I really can't handle.
So the reason I died on that last try was after getting hit by a frostbolt volley, I was at like 55-60%. Nothing to heal myself. I didn't get any heals. Then I got ice tomb, so I was.
Yeah,
dead
I was just about to
really
say
quick.
to Chucky and Brax, you guys are standing like on the back side, right? So you have
I'll
to
show
make
you
sure
exactly
that-
where I stand.
Like you died where
he knows.
right?
You're far out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you have to make sure that when you stand on that back line of weight, make sure that you stand in line of sight to as many healers as you can.
So I could stand here.
Yeah, because I think. On the
But Krishy
Thrax
stands
position,
right
I think
here,
only, I
so-
think there was only 2 healers that could technically heal him.
Is
Am
there
I
someone,
LOS here?
And it would
is
be
there
the
someone
same
that
for
we're
you guys.
waiting for?
I can't
Wyra?
come in. It doesn't work. I can't open my realm players shit. Like the server shit.
Change the permission file.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to do, but
Reboot.
Yeah, reboot.
Delete.
Have you tried turning it on and off?
It works for me if you put
The
the file
computer?
on another place and then change it from there, and then put it back in the map.
What'd you say?
You switch the realm list and to another place, and then you can switch it from there.
Yeah.
And you don't need permission, and then you
Make
move
a
it
new
back.
make a new text file, call it realm lists, put the thing that you need in there. Okay, so whatever the realm list is, delete the old realm list and then drag and drop that and fold it into the same area where it was before, and it should work.
Or just make a new older game folder.
Yeah,
Save
make
it as
it,
a
it's got to be
file.
WTF.
Live.
So save it as a .wtf.
Yeah, what the fuck file?
I'm pretty sure that was what it was when they made it at the time.
I actually had to change the config file to get access.
I posted the realm list file on Discord if you want to download the text.
Can I go for piss while we're waiting?
No,
Yeah, I'm fully buffed in front, so I'm just gonna log off.
Is Wire there?
Wire is on his way.
Yeah, I'm taking a
I don't want to be the reason why you're waiting. Cause
Just
but
one
we don't
thing
have a choice.
I noticed, and I don't remember hearing anyone say it, in phase 3 with the ads, mages that are alive, them with rank 1 frostbolt. Just host them. I didn't see that.
User left your channel.
I didn't see any of them slowed like that.
But does rank 1
User
frostbolt
left your
have
channel.
priority over hamstring? Like, do they cancel each other out?
But you can't be sure if it's not hamstringed.
Yeah.
If you see one and you can cast a rank 1 crossbow, it's just do it.
Yeah, but I mean, like for like either like I'm wondering if it's already hamstring and you cast a frostbolt, does it remove the hamstring?
No, of course
It
not.
should, but keep in mind that the warriors can't go in melee and hamstring them, and at the end they'll just die. So frostbolt.
Yeah, but rank 1, man, rank 1.
But it'll still be hamstring because frostball is not slower than hamstring, right?
Yeah, that was my question, because if it's
Yeah.
prioritized over hamstring,
it
it could
shouldn't.
fuck up for the
Is
warriors.
it working, Helena?
He switched channel.
Yeah, hamstring is 60, right? Or even 70.
Yeah, but they were running around without any hamstring at the end because the warriors cannot get back into melee range. They're gonna die right away.
Can you
Piercing
know
how?
what the matter? No, I can't.
Is it 50?
Rank 1 Frost Chuck also would work.
Or rank 1 frostbolt.
Concussion shot.
Cone of Cold. Cone of Cold is 70%.
Also, you can shackle. What is it? 3 before he dispels?
Yeah,
Yes.
but then
3.
it spells everything, so
Yeah, you can shackle 3.
Oh no, never
you
mind.
have to have a strict rotation for that.
I really don't understand why we don't shackle the first 3, and have the second 2 being kited. Because when they start kiting the first 2, the kiters only have limited amount of time before they die anyway. So I think that we should start shackling.
I think that too,
But if we get the ad sorted, this dies. We wiped on what 10%, even though it's on bloated gear. So if we get the ad phase sorted, this we kill it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if we kill it.
I think we should wait. I think we should shackle the first 3.
Yeah, Marcus, can we shackle the first 3, man?
It just depends where they spawn in them because I might have to run across the other
There
side.
are 3 priests in each
No,
side,
but
so...
At least it gives you some time, Chucky.
Yeah, it does. But
Marcus,
so
Yeah.
can we change, like, can we shackle the first 3 so we give time more to warriors?
the thing is, if
User
the last
left your
2 spawn
channel.
on Thrax's side, I have to run
User
all the way
joined your
across to pick it
channel.
up.
User joined
That's
your
exactly
channel.
why I don't want to do that.
I can do that, but it's a risk of chaining frost blasts or.
Yeah, but I'm saying that's why I don't want to shackle the first ones. I want them to be tanked. Because I don't want to have the risk of you having to run at the end.
But you also have the risk now that the tank eventually will die, man. I mean...
Well, if the tank dies, then the healers suck, okay? That's the end line of it. They don't hit that hard, so just heal. Assign, like the shackler...
When they get stuck, they heal like a truck, man. I mean,
Yeah,
people
it gets
die,
impossible to heal.
Yeah, but when they start hitting like a truck, because they don't hit like a truck at the beginning.
Yeah,
They hit like
after 2-3 stacks, they're
they 800 at the beginning. It's a fucking joke. And then if they get stacks, you hamstring and run. End of story.
Do they only get stacked if somebody dies?
Yeah.
Or is it over time as well?
No,
Or if they
and
change
when-
target.
Exactly. Or
Yeah.
switch out of...
But if they're tanked, they're not changing targets, right? That's kind of the point of tanking. Like if when they hit like pussies, if Chucky and Trax are building crazy aggro on them, and then people will die because people die.
User joined your channel.
I mean, we can't continue to build threat once we start kiting, because then we will die.
Then
but
you
then
will kite, but it's already a race at that point. We have to nuke the boss down.
Before healers over aggro, yeah.
It's not a long-term solution, of course. And if it becomes that big, then you'll just pick up a small one, they shackle the big one, and you keep going.
Yeah.
I can have a summon now. I'm here.
Okay, log in, boys.
Everyone log in. But
Sorry for the waiting.
But that's the thing, is that when phase 3 starts, it's the priests and the kiters are in another world, in another room or whatever. Like, you focus on your thing, and that's it. The difficulty for you is that you have to focus on that, plus the rest. Luckily for us, the priests don't have to do much at that point. They don't have to move, they don't have to avoid, like, they just have to avoid the fucking blast under their feet.
Log in, guys.
Log in, everyone. Why are people fucking... No one's muted on TeamSpeak? No, it's fine. Okay, good. I was gonna fucking go ballistic. Erdok, Penny, Wargar, Chucky, Kenny Tanks, Ninja.
I am logging in.
Logging.
Say please.
Yeah, you didn't say please.
Okay, now everyone quiet. It takes like 10-15 minutes to be perfectly focused anyways. We don't have the same gear, so don't expect it to be as easy in phase 1.
Keep it up,
please,
kickers. We got
please,
this.
Stone skin on every tank.
Priest buff group.
Yeah, obviously, you
Thanks.
don't have to ask for it. We have
Same
max
position as
check.
PTR, yes.
Trade for healthstones, please.
Who has 1400?
No. Everyone are at the exact same positions as PTR. Don't even think. I know. Don't you dare trade me. I have 1 health shard.
Okay.
Trades in your
I only have 8, so.
You guys have to farm Whipperroot tubers. Can't hand out a billion healthstones. Okay.
And the tanks
you can get a double loot from them.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna soulstone Halon Long.
No, I get him. You can take Choki if you want, because we have everybody else.
Okay, I'm soulstoning Chucky then. Okay, everyone's ready? Everyone's
Should
here?
we food buff now?
Yeah, you should already have.
I was just waiting because we
You can
delay.
when you run into the middle, you can start eat a food buff immediately. It doesn't put you straight into combat.
Okay, guys,
Let's go.
Start eating, everyone. We're pulling in like 10 seconds. So, get your food buff going. And everyone shut up now, you have nothing to say. You guys have to be 1,000,000% focused on all the abilities. Flame off.
Like do a ready check or something. Like move to somewhere.
Very
so
nice.
people don't pull.
Just do countdown, please.
Okay, we're going in 3, 2, 1, go. Focus up, remember,
He can use shoot also.
Remember, his abilities don't activate until like 30-40 seconds into phase 2. So we can stay and nuke stuff, okay? So don't panic if we have extra weavers or whatever.
Come on, boys. This is for real.
I farm shards.
Someone has pulled.
Better chicken, guys.
Better chicken.
Oh my god. What the fuck is this?
Just run out.
It's the wipe.
It's a
Run out and
wipe.
wipe.
What the stuff, huh?
Seriously?
A battle chicken?
Who popped
Let's
that?
check who.
But why are you guys even using that stuff? Did we use it on PTR? No, so don't. Like, don't experiment on live. If it's one thing we learn, is that if you want to experiment, we have PTR for it.
I mean, that was ridiculous.
Here, everyone
You
is
should know how
pumping-
that thing works.
Everyone popped like 180 gold of consumables. Like,
I'm gonna call it. That's a fat ass minus. Come on, guys.
Running in cover fast, guys. Go.
who wants it? Like, that's costing like the guild and like 3,500 gold or something like that.
I was so pumped up too. Shit, Sansa, everything.
God, my Sansa's gone.
It's gonna be funny tomorrow, but it's not funny now. So, we know who it was?
Yes. It doesn't matter. Just
Yeah, we need.
let's
I mean,
focus
he
on
needs
it.
to, he needs to call it on his
go.
own.
We can
The
still
moment,
do this.
yeah, the moment you res, start popping everything.
Yeah, pop Frost as soon as you run in, and then start chain popping your.
I just pressed my greatest door shield and died.
I mean, Battle Chicken, that's like popping the fucking Yeti shit. It's the same thing, except it hits harder.
What happened?
Run to the closest target, or what?
The thing
Yes,
about
it's
Battle
a
Chicken
pet.
is
It
what
will
it
go.
attacks the when you get in combat. It attacks. It doesn't matter who it attacks. It just goes off on the
Yeah, like
closest enemy.
Like the retarded Yeti thing, it's the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. Guardian logic. Or,
I get it, guys. It never happened.
yeah.
It's just, this is the first try. Okay.
Stuff like that should happen on PTR. Why would you pop it, not pop it on PPR and try something new here? I mean, come on, think.
Quick try again.
Why are we rezzing people still? Like, come on. Must be able to run in. Eat your food buffs now already. As soon
Don't
as you
have any water.
Guys, get in and pop everything that you have. All your elixirs, everything. Food buffs. Don't wait with anything. Your jujus, everything should be up except juju chill.
Thank you, thank you.
There are full
Thunder,
groups,
can
buff
you
them.
can
Go.
you give me one fortitude potion?
Yes, treat me.
Thank you. Thanks, man.
Don't forget, sack void walkers, warlocks.
You're in combat weave, right?
No, you're just buffing.
That's,
You're buffing people that sacrifice stuff. Or...
Yeah.
Don't stop panicking. It's fine. Why isn't everyone here?
Your shadow should be ready now.
Oh, fucking fuck this over with the soul stone as well.
Oh man, yeah.
Well, better not lose anyone in phase 1, then tanks, you gotta be on fucking point with your taunts. Taunts and disarms, man. Okay, get those buffs up fast, drink, then let's go. It should really take 20 seconds to buff up a full raid. Okay, all the major buffs are up. Everyone...
Just eating.
Everyone has frost protection popped?
Moment to check.
Yeah.
Lingzor is missing it. Okay, and now Kenny Tanks is missing it.
Yeah, trade me.
What do you want?
It costs like less than a gold per push. The cheapest consumable ever.
What do you want?
Frost protection is what you want.
I trade you.
It's kind of essential on this fight.
Guys, stack on the ledge now. Come on, get here. Show me that you're not fucking off like AFK here. Stack on the ledge, stack on the ledge, stack on the ledge. Move your ass, come on. Wargar, Kenny Tanks, Alon, everyone, stack. Stacking means like one fucking bunch of people together. Okay, we're gonna go in 3 seconds. 2, 1, go. Remember, don't be shy to use your cooldowns in phase 1. Even if those involve life-giving gems, last stand shield walls, recklessnesses, evasions. Don't pull
Also
mobs too
mirror.
early either.
Target the abomination, but don't go in combat, like don't enable auto hit until it's targeting a fucking.
Don't it, someone?
Kickers reminding if you don't have the kick macros on, do it now.
The fuck, it's going down faster than.
Don't forget Sunders, guys.
Yeah.
It's better to DPS than drain soul, please. It's important. Come on, guys.
Use your instants. Use your instant casters. I want to see Fire Blast and Shadow. Like Shadow Burn should be off cooldown on those small fuckers. Just turn around then.
Yeah. Fuck, miss.
Guys take less damage here.
Yeah, it's weird.
Guys.
I think the server's in alliance mode.
We're not out of the woods yet, guys.
Yes.
Help out with the skeletons a bit now.
Yes.
Not out of the woods.
You guys can just... While you're DPSing the big guy, just turn over and put a dot on the abo. Like, it makes a big difference. Use instants on all those small skellies.
Yep.
Put it back.
I'm walking back.
Skellies.
Who knows?
Next one's in.
Yeah.
So yeah.
We have another weaver left of this one. That's coming slowly. Use instant now. Kill off skellies.
Need to pick up the DPS and the bombs.
Yeah, I got it.
Quick Sunders, Fairy Fire, Curse of Recklessness. Skellies.
Move about a bit more.
Oh, we have 3 skeletons, guys.
Come on, you can't take this kind of risk, huh? Like, you guys are kickers are too valuable.
You want them up?
Wait, we'll wait for the end of phase 1 to see what our casualties look like.
Fuxia, what group were you in?
Group 3.
Okay. So when I call group 3 on TeamSpeak, mages near the boss, just be on your toes if you can toss a counter spell.
Sure.
Yes.
Guys, focus up now, please. Push the damage on this abo.
50 seconds.
Just stay focused, guys. It's gonna get
next one's coming in behind.
Heavier and heavier.
I got next. Okay.
Wind Fury Group 3.
We have an other weaver behind us coming.
$15 seconds.
Use cooldowns now.
Saunders. There we go.
Someone used a trinket right now.
Remember, the boss abilities don't activate at the beginning. Kill off the skellies. Priority.
We have 3 Weavers.
Yeah. Kill the skellies. #1 priority.
Skelly behind Weaver.
Do you want to clear?
Group 1 on the boss.
Don't drag them through the middle, that's all. Nothing
One.
can happen for the next 30 seconds.
two,
so
you're
chill
next.
out, guys.
This skill is evading, Marcus.
Which one?
That's an 8 mana soon.
Kill it.
3, you're next. One
Okay.
next.
Juju, chill, everyone.
By you, Ninja.
Skeleton.
Refrost.
I have a skeleton.
2,
Frost
you're
Blast.
next.
Frost Blast can happen in 4 seconds. Already anticipate, please, and move. Guys, focus on all the abilities. Don't die to a void zone. Repop Frost.
Group 3, you're
Frost
next.
Blast. Hit. Heal.
Mind control.
Maz also.
Stop DPSing.
That was 2 slug.
I
Group 3,
wasn't
I used
DPSing.
mine there. Group 2, you're next.
We have to stop DPS complete for the mind controls,
Group
guys.
2 is next, not 3. Group is next. Group 3, you're next.
Yeah, dispel the CCs now. And Frost Blast in 3 seconds. Melees, anticipate, please.
Group 1, get ready.
3 seconds.
Tanger, move back, man.
Frost Blast can happen now, guys. Top off everyone. Pop Frost. Bandage yourselves. Not seeing
2,
bandaging.
you're next.
Bandage yourselves, guys. There we go. Frost Blast can happen. Be ready, healers. Be reactive.
3, you're next.
Frost Blast on the melees. Heal now. Spam. Ninja and Opim. Really good job. Really good job.
Group 1, get ready.
Void Zone Ninja, maybe.
Died out of this, I think. Couldn't get it.
Ouch.
Mind control.
Mind control
Group
can happen.
2,
Stop
you're
DPS.
next.
Stop DPS. Everyone.
Literally didn't see it under the frost tomb.
It's
Didn't
okay.
show
It's
for me
okay.
at all.
We have to keep going. Okay, now, quickly. CC. CC. Halon has
Maz,
it.
move,
Heal
move,
Halon.
Maz.
Heal Halon.
Which group? Which group?
3, group 3.
Frost Blast can happen, guys. Frost
Group
Blast
1,
can
you're
happen.
up.
Healers, keep in mind, Frost Blast can happen. Be reactive now.
Group 2, you're next.
Okay, dispel.
3, you're next.
Top off everyone, please.
First
Pop
protection.
Frost.
What can use
Bandage.
first protection?
Okay, it happened. Heal Lasfe. Good job. Repop Frost as soon as you can.
You're next.
Mind control in 5.
Yep. Keep bandaging yourselves, guys.
Group
Heal
3, you're
yourself.
next.
Frost Blast can happen and Mind Control. Stop DPS, anticipate both. Stay spread and be ready. Ready to CC. Go, pick it up. CC.
1, you're next.
Good job. Frost Blast happened. Heal Ice Base, baby. Kill Ice Ice, baby. Stop chaining, guys. I said Frost Blast can happen. Really not a good idea at that moment to...
Group 2, you're next.
Get back to your spots.
3, you're next. 3. 1, you're up.
Frost Blast can happen now. Melees. Max range.
2, you're next.
You're chaining like crazy, Melees.
Yeah, stand at max range, because max range.
Keep it
Can
going.
you not stand
Group
out
3, you're
anymore?
next.
Can I move?
Stop DPS.
Stop DPS. Frost Blast can happen as well. Spread out, guys. Keep that in
No
mind.
protection potion.
For me, it's in 30 seconds. Yeah. Okay, stay topped off. Mind control. CC them. Pick it up. Pick it up.
One,
Halon.
group 2.
Heal Halon. Guys, Frost Blast can still happen.
3, you're next.
Never mind.
No one's in the group 3.
Okay. And do you got it, Helen?
Repop Frost.
Yeah.
Interrupt the next one. Interrupt. Okay.
Repop Frost.
Group 1, you're next.
The fuck?
Should we battle as the shaman?
Well,
Group 2, you're next.
Alem should get Zoops up.
Yeah, that's very dangerous though.
Well,
Let's wait till after the frost
Yeah.
thingy.
Closing to 40 now.
3, you're next.
Frost Blast can happen.
44.
Group 1, you're next.
43.
Going for
Heal
now.
Urdak.
Two,
Okay,
you're next.
stop DPS, stop DPS. We
Go
wait
to
for
precision suits when you rest.
guys. Now, priests and the kiters, be ready now. Okay, pick it up, pick it up.
I'm
You're
mind controlled.
Yeah, we're just gonna wait. Don't push the damage yet. Wait.
Don't push the damage yet.
Don't
Wait
push
10
the
seconds,
damage.
guys.
Just CC.
Group 1, you're
And
next.
bandage up.
Bandage up, guys. We need to be full. Alem, now the frost blast. Oh shit, the frost blast hasn't happened.
I
It's
already
happened now.
got them
Open.
up now.
Some
Group
heals
2,
on
you're
first.
Okay, Zoops, you
Spell
should.
me.
Is there a priest that's dead still?
Spell preacher
Dispel...
fast.
Munaya, dispel preacher.
3, you're next.
Scorch it up.
Heal Mazzy. Kicks have to be better, guys.
Curses,
Scorch it
guys,
up.
curses.
Group 3, group 3, step up, please. Group,
Heal the
yeah,
melees, heal the
group 2,
melees.
you're
is
next.
Frost
Heal the
Blasted.
melees. Heal Halon and Power Rock. Keep them topped off.
It's pushed, it's 39 now.
Group
Hammer.
2, you're next.
Cast healers.
Shacklet.
Priest,
I'm
what are
dead.
you doing?
Group 3, you're next.
Got
Shacklet.
picked. Got picked.
Mind control, stop DPS, mind control.
Group 2, you're next.
What's up? The
Shackles.
Why didn't you pick up?
Whoever's in group 3's position is not kicking at all.
At the first.
Melee
Mind
shackle.
control.
Tuodan has
Mind
it.
control on group 1.
Mage, target the boss and get ready to
Mages.
Kick.
CC me. Oh, yeah.
Group 2,
How long
you're
got the
next.
next
We can have chain.
We have one.
We need
Admiral
mages and
Rampage.
interrupt if they're up. Kickers are dead.
Too much shit
Okay.
happening on TeamSpeak, really. You're chaining frost blasts, it's just really fucking poor plays, guys. There at the passage of the phase. Thrax, you didn't pick up the mob, it went straight and that was
No,
over.
because I thought people said that the first
It's
three
not-
were gonna be shackles and the last
No.
were gonna.
I said no to that straight away. There was no confusion about that. Also, I don't like people discussing alternate strategies when we have one that's set.
Well, 31% ain't half bad.
No, it's not bad at all, guys. You're doing absolutely great. But
We got this, it's the ads
It
phase
would
we
be
gotta nail.
sick with
now
totems.
focus on it for tomorrow, and tomorrow we'll go for it prepared. And we'll
Yeah,
do
and
it.
also if you're not supposed to talk on TeamSpeak, do not. It's already, like, I have to call stuff, Marcus has to call stuff, Hanks have to call stuff. There's a lot of people that need to talk already, so if you don't really need to talk, don't.
Put priority speaker on the people that are talking or should talk.
Or mute everyone.
Did you manage to pick up your Kite, Thrax?
No, I misunderstood. I was told it was the first three being shackled and the last two.
I think 3 came from your side to start with. So.
Yeah,
I had three of them.
The logic is stellar. Tank picks up the first, we shackle the rest. Because otherwise, if we
Yeah.
shackle and everything comes on the same side, we're fucked.
So, when, like, because 3 spawned from Thrax's side there, 2, the second one didn't get shackled because I'm assuming people were thinking I was going to pick him up, but
No.
I'm not
No,
picking that side up.
No, you're not picking his side at all.
Yeah,
What
I didn't. I waited on my
User
side
Yeah, that's right.
for mine to come.
That's
But
good. That's
one was
perfect.
free running. I think they didn't shackle because they thought I was going to get it. Do you know what I mean? 'Cause
So
it
we
was the
get
second
the
spawn.
org portal, please.
Call him in
We're
combat.
not in the
One more
need.
try?
There's 8 minutes left, and it's the last boss in fucking game, man.
I'm in combat.
We go overtime for fucking AK-40 and stuff like that. Just
We're
one last
going
time.
one more?
Why are we entering combat? Oh.
If we call it now and people log, they will have more time on their flask tomorrow. They just buffed.
We just call it now.
Just decide.
Yeah, we can't stay.
How many out of this
Okay,
group are not going to be here tomorrow?
Well, we call it. We're calling it for now, so people
I mean,
have more time on their new flask.
How many people here can't come tomorrow? We have Power Rock.
I've got half, and then I'm going halfway through, so the later half, possibly.
Yeah, we'll just have to try it. If we don't have the setup, then we'll just keep PTRing it tomorrow. The point is just to learn it as well as possible. You guys have to see it this way. We just did our first pull, our first serious pull of KT, and we got them to phase 3. Did you see how long it took, like Jujazik and those, to get past phase 1?
Is everyone in combat?
I think you guys.
We're in combat.
No,
Yeah, we
I'm
can't
out of
use it.
combat since I went up here.
Can we have a portal then? Wasting
Well,
time now?
Are you deaf?
Give 4K. Just Hearthstone, everyone.
Or
Safe.
just run off. Yeah, just Hearthstone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
can I
because-
get Orgrimmar portal, please?
Would be so funny if
In,
KT
We're in
bugged
combat
and-
there, Doc.
Holy shit. People were
Oh,
just
somebody
listen.
could. Nice.
Just Hearthstone and take the portal in Lights of
Where
Chapel.
is that portal?
In Lights of Chapel.
Rip.
Yeah, the KT fight is still going on. Can someone kill it?
Got mode off, guys.
And whoever killed it on PFTR, please do it here now.
Yeah, now is when we need that fucking GM command.
Yeah.
User disconnected from your channel.
Anyways, you guys did really good. Stock up on your consumes. You now know what you have. I really would recommend for this fight for everyone to pop Major Troll's blood. Really.
Yeah, stock up for tomorrow and come prepared, and not surprised if we kill it.
Guys, really good job. I did not expect us to reach phase 3
If we fix
today.
groups, it's a kill, 100%.
I agree.
Like,
By
it's
the
retarded
way,
not to use the totems. Like, it's
I
such
had
a big part of it.
180 frost stress and I resisted almost all of the war. Like, it was insane. I wasn't.
Yeah, me
taking
too,
any
but I
damage.
didn't have totem. Like,
Yeah, with totem,
everyone
I had
can't
180.